We got
How y'all
action.
doing
We
today?
got action.
Let's get
What
it,
up with
man.
everybody?
Yeah, it's the
You can
squad,
see the
man.
people in the building, okay? You
Yeah,
better believe. What up, though,
yeah. I'm about
Bob?
to click on the joint. Bob Sweet, what's
Oh,
going
okay,
on?
okay.
It's the squad. Everybody that's a Viking fan is part of the squad, man. Chris, for real, shout out to you. Everybody that's a Viking fan, and even if you're not a Viking fan, you rock with us. You part of the squad, man.
What
Yogi,
up, my
Rap,
guy?
D Woods, of course, my bull Zoe, myself. We all part of the squad, man. We might have our differences when it comes to how we trying to win a Super Bowl, but at the end of the day, we all agree on one thing: we trying to win a dang on Super Bowl. So you part of the squad if you rocking with
Believe
us,
that.
man. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for both of our channels, and we about to talk that talk tonight, man.
What up, though, Scolded?
Scolding.
Scolded always tap in. That's my guy.
Yeah, he the man.
Yeah,
He the best,
man.
man. He the
Man, what's
best.
on your mind? What's on your mind tonight?
Ah, man. We got a lot of work to do, man. We got a lot of work to do to try to win our division and possibly get into the playoffs and make a run, a real run. You know what I mean? At getting that Super Bowl. So we got a lot of work to do, man. It's so much work to do. It's not enough time to even talk about it. But we could start somewhere. And I want to talk about free agent Xavier Howard, Dolphins cornerback. I feel like,
Yeah.
Brian Flores would love to have him. We all know that.
Mm,
He's not
yeah, he
old.
nice.
I mean, he's only 30. I don't know if do you know if he has any major injuries like lately or any,
I don't think no major injuries.
no major? Yeah,
Nah.
he's one of the most intelligent cornerbacks that I like watch, man. I know it was like, what year was it? 2020 when he had like 10 interceptions. It was crazy, man. He was getting he was a better catcher than some of the wide receivers that we got. You know what I mean? So I think that would be a good look. If we can get him for the right price, I feel like the Minnesota Vikings going to go get Howard, man. That would be
What's
a good
what's the right
improvement.
what's the right price?
For a cornerback like that, whew, what would you pay? Like what would be the least? He's gonna have a lot of
Shit,
people wanting them. So
shit,
I
the
want to
least
say
the
15
Vikings
and
can do.
down,
You say who?
huh? I say
I say
15
the
and down.
man. I don't think
15, try to
man.
get him 10.
See, that's why I'm out on Xavier Howard. I'm out on
Yeah,
that
you're
little
gonna have to
train.
pay him. You're gonna have to pay
Hell
him,
yeah.
though.
And
You're
plus,
gonna have to pay him.
I want a D tackle, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. If we was gonna pay that much money, we gonna go for the D tackle first before we pay that much bread. Even though the salary went up, but it doesn't matter if the salary goes up if you don't get the right players to build around your team. I mean, you gotta pay the right
Yeah,
people. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
I
I
agree
rather
with
go
that.
D. Yeah, I'm straight. I'm really straight. I was gonna do a video about the shit, but I ain't had
Yeah.
time for real. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm out on
Xavier.
him though.
Yeah. He gonna want too much money. He's a good cornerback, but if I'm gonna pay that much bread, I'm going for the DT. You know what I mean? More big.
I'm going.
That's the
Yeah,
biggest
I'm
need.
going.
You know what I mean?
Sign Hunter
Besides
3 or
quarterback.
25. I'm not signing Daniil Hunter. I signed Hunter
Yeah.
no 25 per year. Hell
Because
no.
you're gonna have to pay him some big bucks. I love D Hunt, man. I love D Hunt.
Me
He
too.
was but you know what I mean? But it's like this, man. And he was the fastest player in NFL history to get 50 sacks, man. In NFL history, he's one of the best, man. He's doing his thing, man. But at the end
I
of the
salute him
day,
for that.
we got too many holes. We got too many
Yeah,
holes.
like
And
people rather sign a DN before a D tackle. That's crazy.
yeah,
You can't
yeah,
like that. You can't do that. You can't build outside and in. You can't do that,
yeah.
man. You got to build inside and out.
Yeah, I look at it like I feel like if we're gonna pay that much money, we got to get the DT. And I did a video. I'm not sure. Did you say something about Christian Wilkins before from Miami?
No, I ain't do no video on.
Christian Wilkins, I did a video about him. I feel like he would be perfect for us, man. Like defensive tackle from the Dolphins again. You know what I mean? So he's only 28 and he had 9 sacks last season. So he can get off, he can stop the run and he can get after the passer. So I think that's like a great Great defensive tackle, man. He wears number 94. And that's another thing I like about him. So
yeah. And plus he played with Brian Flores.
right. So he
So
knows
that's
the system. He knows what he wants to do. So it's like those are two players, but I'd rather get that DT, like you said, Zoe. Like I'd rather get that DT, and then we can figure it out. Figure it out later.
hell yeah, got to. We need a D tackle, man.
Right. Get that tackle and we go from there, and then we work our way out. But we got to get that
Yeah,
D tackle. We haven't had that since who? Like it's been a
Jigga
minute.
Williams.
It's been a minute. You know what I mean? So we got to make sure we
Yeah,
establish that, and then we can go from there. Because I'm tired of people running on us and just like that one game. What was it? Week 2 against the Eagles, man. That was
yeah.
terrible, man.
They ran.
That was
They ran
terrible,
wild.
bro. I ain't never see, bro. I haven't seen that in a long time. That was old school football, bro. That's when we had Adrian Peterson type days. Like that's all they did was run the ball.
Yeah. What up, though? My boy Nug tapped in with
No,
us.
what's up with it?
Yeah, man. We just said, like, I'd rather for real though. I'd rather sign a D tackle and sign a linebacker.
Yeah.
I'd rather sign a veteran linebacker, man.
What linebacker are you looking at in free agency? Like who are you interested in?
Man, I forgot the boy name. He from the
Ravens?
Seattle. He from the Seattle Seahawks. No, hell no, he can't afford that Ravens linebacker.
Or was it Queen? Was it Queen?
Yeah, that's the linebacker
Yeah.
from but no, I ain't talking. I'm talking about from Seattle Seahawks.
I don't know.
No, I know Wagner. It's another linebacker from the Seattle Seahawks.
I'm looking at the top free agents right now. I'm going down the list. I'm going down the list right now. Another corner, just to put it out there, is Kendall Fuller. I like him. He'd be a little bit cheaper. He might be a little bit cheaper.
Let me
let's
see.
get to,
Let me see. Can I find his name? He played for the
I'm
Seattle
trying.
Seahawks.
I can't find him, man. I can't find him.
I'm about to find it right now for you. And he young too, though. His name is what the fuck is his name? Man, somebody tell me the linebacker from Seattle, man.
And you know what's crazy though, man? That's another position that we definitely not thinking about, man. Like
What?
linebacker, bro.
Oh
Like
shit, I'm
we
thinking about
need
linebacker.
everything, bro. We need everything on this team, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah, man.
How did it get to this point, bro? How did it get to this point? We need every we need every position.
Oh, here go his name. His name is Darrell Taylor. He's 26 years
Darrell
old.
Taylor?
He was a second-round draft pick. He came from Tennessee. And he a free agent this year.
Okay.
Well, a little, he ain't no big splash though, but he played in the NFL and shit. He was a second-round pick. You put him with Brian Flores. Sawyer say he sucked. So they probably said Jordan Hicks sucks too before Brian Flores was working with his ass.
Yo, Jordan Hicks did, man. Before he got hurt, bro. I was like, hold on, who's that?
He said we could replace Harrison Smith with Eddie Jackson. Harrison Smith already been replaced.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need a linebacker D tackle, man. After that, I don't care what they do in free agency, man. Because we can't go out and draft no linebacker. That'd be crazy having another young linebacker playing with young linebackers.
What you know about linebacker Frankie Louisville from Carolina Panthers? You know about him?
Nah. Did he start?
I'm pretty sure he started. He's ranked 34 on the list. You know what I mean?
I don't give a fuck what linebacker. I don't care what linebacker it is. My boy Yogi tapped in with us.
Yogi, the squad. What's up with you?
Yeah, man. It just, man. He say, look, what's that person name you just said?
Yeah, Louisville's nice. You said Louisville's nice. His name is Frankie Louisville from the Carolina Panthers. He ranked number 34 out of the top free agency. So, okay, Swerve. He said he be. I'm trying to look up some of his information. Let me see.
Yeah, like we
The
need
only
like
weakness
people.
he has is like he's not like the best cover linebacker. He has
Yeah,
limitations, but
it don't.
he can
That shit
stop
don't even
that dang
matter.
on run and
That
apply
shit don't
that
even matter.
pressure. Right.
Hell yeah, we just need a veteran linebacker. You never know
Right.
how he can play once Brian Flores get him for real.
Right. Dang,
That's
bro,
what
you,
I'm looking.
you making it seem like
What?
you sounded like Brian Flores should be the dang on head coach the way you talking.
And he developed one thing about it. He can develop players though. That's
You ain't
facts.
lying. You
Shit,
ain't
that's
lying.
fact.
Hey, who would have thought Ivan Pace Jr. would be this good, bro? Like I knew I didn't know it was gonna be like this. You know what I mean?
Yo, boy
He
did
the best
rap. What up, rap? Rap been on Ivan
rap
Pace. He started a little, what they call that shit, Pace gang.
Pace
I ain't know
gang,
too much.
man.
I knew he was nice at Cincinnati though, but
Yeah, it's just amazing how when you have a good coach, that's what you get, man. Like our defense should have been that good last season, bro. We got to keep it 1,000,
hell
bro.
no.
Our
We were
defense,
we was overachievers.
we was overachievers on that
Overachievers.
defense, bro. He made that team look real good, man. You know what I mean?
And the fucking offense
And
wasn't worth a damn uh, offense wasn't worth shit last year.
yeah.
That's why this a big year for KOC, man.
Oh yeah, he
This
might
a
end up
big
getting fired,
this a
especially if he
big
keeps
year,
Kirk
man.
Cousins.
Man, this a big year. That Kirk shit,
Yeah.
that shit don't even make no sense to me.
How y'all feel about the rumors about Kirk Cousins wants 3 years? He wants 3 years, $100 million. $100 million. How
100
y'all feel
million.
about that?
Man, shit, I'm out on Kirk though. I don't give a fuck if you want 50 million for 3 years.
Shit.
I'm out on
I don't
Kirk.
even care if he
Shit,
wants a million. I'm good.
you can't win with Kirk. That shit over with, man. That shit over
I don't
with.
care if he want 1,000.
Kirk can kick rocks straight up.
$100. The strong safety be because Hitman.
Shit, we got safety though. Like we got shit, we just signed Theo Jackson. We got Metellus. We got Seen.
Oh,
We
I
got
love. Don't say
Bynum.
scene, bro.
I'm just saying shit. He just ain't played last year.
I know, but you could have said oh,
I
God.
said Theo Jackson shit. I'm just going down the depth chart. Shit.
Theo Jackson. Yeah, Theo Jackson. And we just signed him.
Man, fuck a safety.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
How many teams got good safeties? Shit, fuck a safety. Shit. I don't give a
And
fuck about no
everybody,
damn safety.
a lot of people want Winfield Jr. You
Hell
know
no,
what I
I'm
mean?
not paying for that. Hey,
That's
too
too
evil.
out of
What's the
our price
deal?
range. Draft Bo Nix and oh my gosh.
Yeah, too evil. I don't know what too evil be
Goes
on.
on. Your lines make it. Your lines make it.
Making moves. Yeah, Theo Jackson, nice shit. We straighten at the safety
Yeah.
spot. We need linebackers and D tackles.
We need the defensive line, linebackers, and I still
Air
think we
rush.
need corner. I know you said
Yeah,
they're young. I don't.
yeah, yeah.
I
But
need a
shit,
corner,
if
man.
man, you can have Darrell Reeves back there. If you ain't got no damn defensive line, it don't matter who the corner
Yeah.
is.
We're gonna start with the trenches. We're gonna start with the trenches
Yeah,
and
you
work our
got
way.
to.
You know what I
And you
mean?
never know, man. They might be better in year two. That was
That
shit.
is true, though.
That what I'm
That
betting
is
on.
true.
Shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good point because imagine what Ivan Pace is gonna look like this season, bro. Like,
And plus, they say corner is the harder position to play in the NFL coming out of college.
oh yeah, it's a passing league now, man. So you gotta be on point. You know them.
Yeah,
the
man.
quarterback. You're going against them good quarterbacks. They're gonna say, oh, that's a rookie. Oh yeah, we coming after him. Oh, Knicks cried after 0 losses last season.
Yeah, I ain't
Yeah,
reading.
I see. I'm one of the few that actually I like Bo Nix, but he ain't my top. He's not. He's probably out of my top 5 now, though. I'm keeping it real. Here's my prediction: Lewis Seen will be cut. That could happen.
I don't know, man. The quarterback shit is so hard to figure out, though. I couldn't even tell you. He said he is a great leader. Hey, Bo Nix. I mean, too evil. I don't give a damn how a good of a leader somebody is. I don't care how good of a man you is off the football field. What are you doing on the football field? Too evil go watch the Pac-12 championship game. He cried. I'm straight like Bo
I'm
Nix.
gonna say this, man. I've been watching some Drake May. I've been watching Drake May lately, Zo.
What highlights?
Yeah, I've just been watching him. Like even his bad games. I was watching some of his bad games. He ain't do too good against Duke. And I mean, he had
Duke.
2 rushing
Don't say
touchdowns, a touchdown, and an interception. But he
I'm
made the
just
clutch plays and
my
double
only knock.
overtime.
My only knock though is for real.
I like Drake, man.
Drake May.
I like Drake.
Man, he come from
I'm
North
starting to like him.
Carolina, bro.
I understand the
North.
school, bro, but we got to keep in mind. Let's learn our lesson, y'all. As a Viking fan, a lot of people said that C.J. Stroud wasn't going to be nothing because of Ohio State. I understand
Yeah,
the school. I
look
understand the
though.
school, though. But
No,
you know what I
but
mean?
hear me out. But I knew CJ Stroud was different. Like regular season, he ain't played that good at Ohio State. But in that bowl game, he never played like that before. He showed out in that bowl game. He
I like
showed
that.
out.
I like the C.J. Stroud. I
said,
C.J.
damn,
Stroud.
CJ. I said he went crazy. I forgot what team it was, but I watched that whole game. I said, man, he ain't played like that during the regular season. He was running, throwing.
I
But
liked
shit,
him over every quarterback. I liked him over
last year
Richardson,
draft class, but last year draft class was horrible. Like I ain't got no faith in Anthony Richardson.
I mean, he got hurt.
But what we going off of? Like he ain't
got
do shit
hurt.
at Florida.
We want to see what he does this next season. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm just.
You know what I mean? Because easily C.J. Stroud could take a couple of steps back. You know what I'm saying? He had a great year. This is 1 year, first year, rookie year. He could easily take a couple steps back. You never know. I'm just saying.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. He can play.
He nice
he
though.
can play. He can.
Yeah,
I can't lie. The way he read that field, I can't. I don't feel. I can't see that. And plus, they just got to beef up that old line and get some more weapons over there,
bro.
Hey, I told you. I think they could take down the Chiefs.
And that's why. And I'm just going back to Drake May, and that's why I like Drake May so much because he reads the coverage very. Like he can read defenses, man. He's very.
So let me ask you this, or if you even know this though. So, what game you see with Drake May? He made you a believer, like he can ball.
Duke.
Man, we talking Duke. You heard me just.
I don't know what the ranking is. Is that the ACC? That's the ACC.
I don't know what the hell Duke is. Duke is good in basketball, man.
Yeah, they're good in basketball, but still, they got a football team too. They got a football team too, bro. I just watched. I was watching some of that game. That was like I watched like pretty much all the highlights in that game. All the highlights in that game.
Darren, what's the deal, D? But look though,
he said stop him now.
It's just like if you trade up to number 3 and you got Drake May, Bo Nix, JJ on the board, and
Michael Penix,
Jaden Daniel, and Michael Penix, and you gonna draft Drake May out of all them?
No. This is how I got the rank like this. So it goes Caleb, Jaden Daniels. It's hard for me for this third one, but it's Drake May and Michael. It's like they're like almost tied. You know what I mean?
But look though, so if they on the board, who do you get?
That's a tough one, man. It really is. I'm probably leaning towards Drake. I'm keeping it real. Leaning towards Drake. I don't know, man. So 6'5", 21 years old. See over the offensive line. He's accurate. He has a strong arm. He has great accuracy. Probably the biggest arm in this draft besides Caleb. Williams probably got the biggest arm. But Drake May got a good arm too, man. He like right there. The only thing I don't like about Drake May. Hey, Zoe, the only thing I really didn't like about Drake May is he takes too much punishment when he scrambles out of the pocket, bro. Like, he's 6'5", tall. Huh?
He take a lot of sacks too, don't he?
He gets sacked, but I'm talking about when he scrambles out, man. He be trying to run over people sometimes. he be trying to break tackles. I'm like, yo, dude. Like, I don't want my quarterback doing all that, man. Get down on the ground. You got to get down on the ground, man.
That's hard for me, bro.
You don't like Drake at all. You don't like Drake at all.
No, I won't.
But isn't that the ACC, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. That's the ACC, right? That he plays in.
I'm about
with Clemson, Duke. That's the ACC, right?
I'm about to see.
I think that's the ACC. I like him, man. I don't know why everybody.
Yeah, that's the ACC.
ACC, right? Yeah, but that was the one game that I was just like, yo, he ain't had the best game. He just was. I just like that he has a lot of, I don't know. I just like the way he carries himself, man. Like when it comes to like when he's getting tackled, right? There's one play in particular. He was getting tackled, about to fall on the ground, but he had enough strength to give it to his wide receiver right on the numbers, hit him right on the numbers. First down, it was like 3rd and 8 or 3rd and 5 or something. I just like that confidence, man. I just like that confidence, man. So,
man, that's a big swing right there, dude. That's a big swing. I
all
don't know,
right.
man.
So who's your top 3? Who's your top 3? You said Michael, Jaden, and Caleb, right?
Yeah.
Who's your top 5? Let's just say your top 5. Your top 5, real quick.
Then I got JJ and I got Bo Nix.
So we don't even got Drake.
No, he's not my top 5.
All right.
No, he not.
You got Bo Nix over Drake May?
Yeah, I do.
Dang.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I like the way he was playing last year. That don't mean I want him for my quarterback though. See, he had number 5.
Bo Nix too, but I'm leaning towards Drake over him too, man. I'm leaning. I like Drake May. I'm on Drake May.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Man, I can't take no quarterback from no damn North Carolina that damn high, man. Unless they won the fucking championship. So how many games did they even win last year?
Shit, I think they won 8 games, bro. They won like 8 games. I think they won like 8 games. Yeah. But you know, we can't always go by the win-loss ratio, man, because you know how these teams be built differently, bro. Like,
no,
like
no,
if you put,
I just want to know. I ain't see this. I just want
because if you
put
like, Drake May on the Michigan team, I guarantee he'll win the championship. I'm just saying.
I don't know.
I feel like he would,
Drake,
bro.
I think he would throw a dumbass.
I feel like he would, bro.
I think he would have folded up against Alabama. He would have folded. He wasn't gonna make them. He gonna throw an interception or a dumbass fumble, some shit like that. Nah. What'd you say? Stop the cap.
JJ not a first rounders though. Stop.
But he just my top 5. I ain't say he was a first rounder or not. I just
you know what? People going to definitely pick him. He's gonna be a first rounder though. I feel like he's gonna get drafted. He's getting a lot of hype, man. But watch him mess around, drop to the 3rd round or something. JJ is a 2nd round quarterback.
JJ probably going to Seattle for real.
I think Bo Nix is a 2nd round, but why she end up being a 1st round pick? I'm trying to tell you, bro.
Yeah, a lot of people go reach for quarterbacks though.
Oh yeah. But my dream case scenario, of course, is Caleb. But I know that's not going to happen. Like, I want Caleb. He reminds me, I'm not saying he's Patrick Mahomes, y'all, but he reminds me of how he plays. Like, he be doing, like how he be making passes that he shouldn't be making, bro. Like, back foot and just, I don't know, man. I like him. I like Caleb Williams, man.
Yeah,
he be making some passes he shouldn't be making.
Yeah,
across his body. He just does everything, man. He does everything.
Yeah, I can't deny that. The boy can play.
And Jaden Daniels, of course.
Yeah, I thought Mike Man with Penix Jr.
He is.
I like Penix.
Hey, he is. It's like a tie between Drake May and Michael right now at the 3rd spot.
He said he played like Josh Allen.
And Josh Allen is a very good quarterback.
Man, you a fucking lie.
What?
You a damn lie. Man, I want to pay Josh Allen. I want to pay Josh Allen.
No.
I want to pay Josh Allen.
Viking quarterback, if he was on the Vikings, how would you feel?
I'll take him. I'll take him on the Vikings. I'll take him.
If he was in the NFC.
But not for that salary, though.
All right, take the salary away real quick. If he was in the NFC, where you rank him in the quarterbacks? And you better not put Kirk Cousins above him. You better not put Kirk Cousins above him.
He might be number one, number two. Allen? He might be one or two.
That's my point. That's my point. The AFC is stacked.
Yeah,
AFC got too many quarterbacks.
Well, that say a lot about the NFC shit. But I'm just not no Josh Allen fan for real though, man. He haven't bro, you ain't like what the fuck is going on? Like you lose to anybody in them playoffs.
He got Patrick Mahomes in his way though, man.
Shit, last year he lost to they lost to the Bengals out. They lost to the Bengals in the playoff too.
That's a good quarterback though, but he ain't Patrick Mahomes. But I get what you're saying, but I get what you're saying, but he's
Yeah,
still a good quarterback.
man.
Maybe not for the money. You know what I
No,
mean?
he all right, man. Cause I ain't gonna lie to you, it be too many games you watch, and his ass went turnover crazy, like about 4 or
Yo,
5 of them motherfuckers. I'm like,
yo,
damn.
what happened? I'm trying to remember, like, what happened when we went against the Buffalo Bills?
And he jumped
Not
over
last season, but
Anthony
the
Carson.
season prior. How did we come back? I'm trying to figure out how did we
Oh,
come back
good.
in that game?
Yo, boy, Josh Allen fumbled the ball in the end zone. How you
Yo,
fumble the ball?
no, that was the center.
That was his
That was the
ass.
center's fault.
Man, that was his ass. The hell you mean? I don't know though, but you know the jury's still out on Josh Allen though. Like
Yeah, he's
I
nice
ain't
though.
gonna,
I think he's nice.
I ain't gonna bash him though. But
Shit, he's better than
he,
what we had in a very long time. Not trying to be
that,
mean, but I'm just keeping it real.
that because we've been playing with mediocre. We scared to go out there.
We scared. We
We
definitely scared. You ain't
scared.
lying.
We
You
that's
hey,
the
hey, Joe, you
problem.
ain't lying about that. But
He said,
I need you to watch some more Drake May, man. Everybody that's in the chat right now, watch some more Drake May, man. Y'all gotta watch some more Drake May. Watch the Duke game. He didn't have the best game. He went to double
oh, first
overtime.
off, bro. First off, you fucked me up when you said Duke. I'm not watching nobody play against Duke talking about he did good against Duke. Man,
He
Duke,
didn't do good against Duke. That's my point. But he still won.
that's a little alarming. You ain't play good against Duke. Shit, that's
Yeah,
alarming.
he had an interception. He had one touchdown. Had two rushing touchdowns. He made the clutch plays when he needed to. You know what I mean?
Skull Mafia like him though. Skull Mafia he think he that guy.
Hey, Skull Mafia, thank you, my brother. Somebody finally is on my side with the Drake
Skull
man.
Mafia told me on one of my videos, you tripping on Drake, bro. No, that motherfucker got bust ran all over his ass.
6'4",
I don't give a fuck.
230
I don't give
pounds,
a fuck if he
21
was.
years
I don't
old,
give a fuck
got
if he
an
was
arm,
6'7".
he's athletic, he's, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying, can read the coverage. I
Hey
mean,
man,
he's
hey man.
accurate. I'm just saying, man.
I hope he come here ball out. Shit, if he my quarterback,
You got
until
no
I see,
choice.
yeah, until I see some shit.
But
But
all
I
right, let
don't
me
know.
give you my top five though, man. And I'm gonna keep it real. Number 3 is tied. It goes Caleb, Jaden, Drake May, Michael Penix is tied at 3. You know what I mean? Then I
Man, hold
got
on, wait. The disrespect. You say Hillman,
and
Drake
Penix.
May, and Ty, and Michael Penix. Hillman Patrick Mahomes was the only quarterback in college history to throw for 4,500 plus yards back to back. He went to national championship game with Washington. Washington ain't shit. And you got him tied with Drake May, a quarterback you
Sure
said.
do. And I sure do. I ain't saying this isn't no disrespect to this ain't no disrespect to Michael Penix. I love Michael
That's
Penix.
in
Michael Penix.
disrespect.
I'll be happy if we draft him.
Man,
But at the
hold
end of
on.
the day, I'm
How many
seeing
passing
a
yards he had?
talented young quarterback he got it, man. I'm trying to tell you. Go watch a couple of games. You know what I mean? Watch some highlights. Just watch some games, man. He's all right. He all right, man. I mean, he's good. I mean, he ain't all right. He good. He
Hold
good.
on. Let me see something real quick, bro. Let me see something. He been there for 3 years.
He
Okay,
had a
22.
down. He had a down year in 2023, and he
Okay,
had a better
22.
year in 2022.
Yeah, he had 38 touchdowns, 4,300
Mm-hmm.
passing yards.
Mm-hmm. Talk that talk. What else? What else? What else? Look at his rushing yards. Look at his rushing yards, man.
He had
Look at his
700.
rushing yards.
He had 700.
499, 4.0 per carry, 9 touchdowns. Man, come on, man. I'm trying to tell you, bruh. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you he's going to be all right. He's going to be good.
Let me see. They lost to UVA, Georgia Tech, Clemson, North
Clemson,
Carolina. I don't
man.
know who the fuck this team is.
They beat Duke, though. Hey, Zoe, they beat Duke.
Yeah, in double overtime.
In double overtime. Right. And he had to make the clutch throws at the end to win that game. I'm trying to tell you, Zoe. I'm trying to tell you, bro.
I don't know, man. Like, hey, man, if y'all like him, man, hey.
I like him, man. I like him, man. I like him.
What'd he say? I like what Dante from Eagle said about Caleb. What do you say? What do you say about Caleb? What do you say about him? Too evil. Patrick Mahomes had average wide receiver and won a Super Bowl and get any more. Y'all better be. Oh, Patrick Mahomes. Oh, he nasty. He nasty.
I can't. I'm just jealous of it though, bro. Like I feel like we should
Oh,
have had Patrick
that
Mahomes.
boy said send me the link. D Money mad that shit. You talking about Drake May?
Oh, all right. Come on.
So let me see. But yeah, he old a bit too. I don't know, bro. It just I don't know, man. I don't know, dog. It just I don't know. I don't know, Mike, man.
All right.
I don't know,
Take
bro.
out the school. Take out the school because a lot of people gonna say this is school, but I'm trying to tell you, I'm trying to tell
Yeah,
you,
but
bro.
the school mean everything to me though.
But what's up with the Alabama school? That's one of the best schools, right? And none of their quarterbacks playing out. You got the top of
Cause
the
you know
top
why?
school that be winning most of the championships
Cause you know why?
because they got the most talent around. But I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
but
But what I'm
no, but
saying is,
I feel you though. But it's like
put
it's
that
like
same talent around Drake May and see what he does.
man.
I'm just
Listen here,
saying.
man. Hey, listen here, man. Over Jaden Daniels.
No, I didn't say that. Why you? So I didn't say over Jaden Daniels, bro.
I
I
think I.
said nah. Caleb, Jaden.
I'm in Walmart, bro. You got me upset. I can't even shop.
What happened?
Dante right here. Dante right here too evil. Hey
I
Dante,
can't
what you
even
say about
shop,
Caleb Williams?
bro. Listen, look, and I'm gonna shoot you. I'm gonna shoot you a link too, because I
Uh-huh.
do watch a lot of these all 22s for college, and there's a guy that does them, and he cuts them up, and it's like $2 a month. But there's repeated guys I let see that Drake May tape, bro, and they come back and they say the same thing. He doesn't sense pressure well,
That's what I
and
told Mike.
he's late on a lot of throws. That's his biggest thing, bro. And I mean, he does. I mean, he is a big athlete. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes he runs. He can run, but
Oh yeah.
sometimes for him, he hasn't figured out that balance of when to run. Sometimes he runs where he doesn't need to. You know what I
Hold on,
mean?
wait, hold on, wait a minute. He said that Caleb Williams gonna be the worst of the bunch.
Oh no, they
Man,
cap.
What?
They cap.
get the
That's
fuck out of
cap.
here.
That's
Drake
cap.
Why
May gonna
everybody?
be the worst.
Hold on.
That's
Drake
Why does
cap.
everybody hate Caleb Williams
That's
right
cap.
now? What the heck happened to Caleb Williams for everybody not to like him? I'm
Drake
trying to
May
That's
gonna
figure
be.
that
cap.
out.
Hey, look, hey, Drake May gonna be the worst out the bunch, bro. Just like
Hey,
he was.
nah, man. I don't
No,
think so,
like I.
bro.
Hey, look. You know what's crazy?
I don't think so, bro.
D Money said the exact thing I told you before he hopped on. I said, don't he get sacked a lot?
Hey, and you didn't bring up the UVA game too. You
Who the
gotta
fuck
watch
is
that. You
UVA?
gotta watch that UVA game.
UAV game.
He threw a lot of picks in that game.
AJ, what's the deal?
They made him go to one side because they took away Tez. They took away Tez Walker, and it was over with. He still had big yards, but it was kind of
Right.
like almost like a Kirk Cousins game where he still put up the yards and still in a losing effort.
You're still losing.
You know what I mean?
Nah,
So,
I feel you. I feel you. I'm
but
a.
yeah, I'm gonna send Zoe the link so you can send it to you so you can check
So
it out.
what's your top five quarterbacks, bro?
Top five. Um, I'll say this for me. It's right now. I say right now, Caleb for me is number one. Um, based off of potential, you kind of got to go with. Uh, you kind of got to go with. I think is between Drake and it's between Drake and Jaden just based off the potential that's there because of the size and because of the things that they can do. Um, I got and that's the same thing with JJ McCarthy. I think JJ McCarthy has those tools. He's just not ready right now. He's 20 years old.
Not ready.
He's not ready right now.
Drake is
But
21.
I put it like this: if Michael Penix goes in and shows out on this combine and shows that he at least has some legs left, it's going to be a different reading going forward. Because I think honestly, the three guys I think that could play right now, it's Caleb, Michael Penix, and believe it or not, Spencer Rattler could play right now at day one. And the reason I say it was with Spencer Rattler put up the numbers with the worst line in goddamn history with South Carolina.
Oh,
And he
they
still put up
dropping.
the numbers that he did.
They dropping some shit. They dropping shit in the chat. The chat is going crazy.
I know they are.
Well, what they say?
This man said Jordan Love. Well, nobody in college. Basically, he said some shit like that. Then he said, now he is the best quarterback in the NFC. First off, Jordan Love played one season. So, like I told, like Mike, you heard me say this by Jalen Hurts before the season started. Quit crowning these quarterbacks off of 1 year. Let me see what Jalen Hurts do this year. You remember me saying that earlier, though, Mike?
Yeah,
you did, but Jalen Hurts didn't have he lost his offensive coordinator. You know, that's a big deal. They got to the Super Bowl and they lost him.
But like I said, but calm down on these quarterbacks off of 1 year, though.
I think Drake.
Jordan Love is. I think he's gonna be all right.
I think Jordan Love benefited from them actually drafting some wide receivers that could do something. Because Jalen Reed are dogs. Jalen Reed and Wicks are some dogs that actually showed up this season after Christian Watson went down. So
what the fuck?
Sam
this
Hartman.
Man said Sam Hartman, Bo Nix, Caleb Williams, Michael. This motherfucker. He said Michael Pratt.
Hey, look. Hey.
Everybody's entitled to their opinion.
Hey, Zo.
No. I'm just reading. I'm just looking at the list.
Hey,
I ain't even say shit.
But your reaction.
I didn't say anything.
He said, what the fuck?
No, because Zo sees Sam Hartman. He watches.
I don't.
I know he's pissed about that. You like, man,
I didn't say anything.
All right, so he liked Bo Nix too. So I mean, I'm not the only one that like Bo Nix, man.
You say you ain't like Bo Nix.
Who said I didn't like Bo Nix?
You had him at number. You had Drake May over him.
I do. I do.
It really, for me, it depends on what Bo Nix I'm getting. Am I getting the Bo Nix from Auburn or am I getting the Bo Nix from Oregon? Which is the real Bo Nix?
Hold on, but this your boy ain't it, Mike? He said, "Come on, man, Jalen Hurts the real." Hey, listen, Jalen Hurts had one good year, one. This year he lost to the fucking Buccaneers.
I'll take him.
You, Mike, we will take any quarterback, bro. We desperate.
But the way you're saying it sounds like, man, he ain't no. Watch.
I just said, let's see what he do this year, and he flopped.
Yeah,
that's all I said.
Yeah,
that's all I said.
Hey, look, after this combine, they're gonna change their tune again. You know what I mean? And then they go change
about the combine. No,
hold on, bro. Hey, bro, you said you got Drake number 3 or 2?
For me?
Yeah. What did you say? You had him at?
I would say just based off of potential, I would have him as a tie with him and Jaden. But for me, I prefer Jaden. Jaden could do me at the higher ceiling. So I'll probably put Drake at number 3. And that's purely on if Mike medicals check out.
You got him over all.
He can run it, and he showed he can run at the combine. I'm sold.
Who?
Yeah.
Who?
Michael Penix.
Penix.
Oh, not Pratt.
So
no.
You got him over. You got Michael Penix over Jaden Daniels and Drake May. If he could show that he can run.
Yeah, he do his homework for sure. I fuck with Dante. I know Dante do his homework. I watch the video. That's what his top 5 list. I didn't say shit about his list. I didn't say nothing about the list.
I'll say in Sam Hartman's right though. The receivers that he has, they didn't do any. Notre Dame didn't do any favors to help Sam Hartman. I'll put it that way.
This is a Saturday night crew now. What D was that, man?
This the squad. This the squad, man. This the squad right here, man.
Oh, my God.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Can you put his top list up again?
Yeah, I'm not fucking with no Sam Hartman, bro.
Man, anything is
put his list back up real quick, Zo. So we got Bo Nix 2, 3 Caleb, Michael Pratt 4, and then Michael Penix 5. Dang, Michael Pratt, man. People love Michael Pratt, man.
That Yogi said some shit about him a couple weeks ago, man. I said, "Who the man? Hell no, man. Listen here, Michael man.
Go ahead, Zo. Sam Hartman. I'm not gonna say nothing about Sam Hartman because I didn't watch him, so I'm not gonna say nothing about him. So I'm not. I'm just gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep it real right there. So.
Hey, we could fix that. I got you.
Yeah, Sam Hartman. I didn't watch him, so I'm not gonna hate on Bull. So I didn't watch him.
What's the deal?
What's good? What's good?
I'm surprised he has Bo Nix over Caleb though. That's what I'm really surprised out of everything on this list.
I don't care about.
I don't care about over Caleb.
You say what?
I have Bo Nix over Caleb.
How?
Oh damn,
man, Bo Nix. Man, y'all sleep on Bo Nix. Y'all forget last year, my guys were Bo Nix and Jordan Travis. Then I started watching Jaden Daniels. Bo Nix is going to have those nice deep balls, hitting those deep routes. Man.
I like Bo Nix though.
Yeah,
I like.
If
Bo
he's
Nix.
a Viking, that's my guy.
I like him over Drake May.
Yeah,
I want to touch Drake May with a damn stick. Hell no. I don't know, man.
I'm gonna look up Sam Hartman right now on this thing.
Everybody entitled to their own opinion, though, for real.
Yeah, everybody touched their own thing. I'm not hating on my
It's
boy.
all wild card, man. Like a lot of y'all,
you don't really know.
I remember some same guys talk about Trevor Lawrence like this. They thought Trevor Lawrence was gonna be the one.
I tell you what.
They hated on Patrick Mahomes. They said Patrick Mahomes wasn't gonna be shit. They said he was a development. He was a project.
A hell of a project.
They said Herbert wasn't gonna be like that either. Because they said
like
they didn't know how he was
going
to that Oregon system.
Hold on, wait. How is he?
You don't like Herbert?
Man, fuck no.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, what? Hold on, you talking about the same? Are you talking about the same quarterback that was up 25 points to the Jaguars in the playoffs?
He got to play. He got to play defense too.
No, but you can score some more points. It'd be okay. It'd be okay if you give me some second half points.
Come on, man.
That's the same quarterback though.
Y'all gotta stop.
Is Dante still in the building? Because
yeah,
I want his question. I want his thoughts. This is where I think
I saw he was going to be okay. Not great. Who's he talking about?
This is where I think Michael Pratt should go.
Where?
LA?
To the Rams. In the third round.
Interesting.
That motherfucker had 2,400 passing yards.
Who was you talking about, Dante? About hitting on? Who was you talking about? What quarterback you talking about?
I never said that. I hit on quarterback. We ain't say you did or didn't.
Somebody must have said something to him in the chat.
Oh yeah, Dante did say that about T. Law. Who the fuck is? Oh, Trevor. I'm not a fan of Trevor Lawrence.
You never know, man.
I'm talking about how people were saying how they.
Oh, you talking about the media?
Yeah, how they were boosting, just like they're boosting Drake May.
Because
like a lot of these guys, you know what I mean?
Because at the end of the day, the NFL is a different level from college. We just speculating and hoping, you know what I mean? Whoever we get is that guy, you know what I mean?
Oh, hold on, man. Hey, Zoe, I'm not gonna let you get away with that, bro.
What?
Because you're gonna act like Brandon Staley was like the dumbest coach ever, bro. We can't. I'm not letting that slide, man. I think Herbert is going. You're gonna see how Herbert's gonna be with Harbaugh now that Harbaugh's in at the Rams now, basically.
Hey, Dante, you think Michael Pratt would be a good fit in LA?
I got LA trading for Trey Lance. Ooh. Who? Trey Lance. Ooh. Hey, D Money, get back on here. You ain't about to say that then dip off. But look though.
Here.
No, you ain't about to do that. Man, this man went up 20-something points. Ain't scoring no points in the second half.
Bro, but the defense still got to do their job too.
And the offense is hand in hand.
Like the other team, the other team can't make. I mean, come on, bro. What we doing?
But okay, so why you can't score in the second half?
I mean,
this ain't the game. This ain't 21. The first you get to 21, you win.
I don't have an answer for that. But it is 22 guys that play the game. Defense got to do their job too.
I know what Harbaugh gonna do. I know what Harbaugh gonna do.
If I go up that much and my defense comes back and lets back 21 points, bro. Come on, man. It got to be something, bro.
That far to the offense.
And then you got to look at the client that the folks said he had. He couldn't run the ball, bro. They couldn't run the ball at all.
They had Austin Eckler, didn't they?
Austin Eckler, bro. Austin Eckler is a bona fide receiver in the backfield, man.
Come on,
He
Zo.
run-
He
he
ain't
can't
no
run in between
ground
the
and pound type running
He
back,
not
Zo.
running
No,
in
You
between
no,
the
know,
no. I
tackles,
ain't say he
dog.
come
You
on,
was.
gotta know that.
Zo.
No, I didn't say he was. But I know what Harbaugh gonna do with Justin Herbert. Take the ball out of his fucking hands.
Oh
He gonna
boy.
do
They
this
gonna
all
run the
day.
ball.
He gonna do this all day. He gonna get paid $50 million to hand that bitch off all day. A running back gonna have
Oh
about
boy.
35
Yo, that
rushes.
play action gonna be crazy though.
Yeah, every now and then since I throw an interception. Like, come
Nah,
on, we got to crown these quarterbacks that ain't did shit.
that's true. I
Oh,
mean,
he threw for a lot of yards. It's the NFL.
yeah,
Kirk Cousins does that.
Like, that don't mean nothing.
very true.
Like, people talking about Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence is the weakest fucking person on their football team. And I knew they weren't gonna make the playoff this year.
Yeah, they were just ugh. And you know they're not signing Calvin Ridley back. You saw that too, right?
Huh?
You saw they're not signing Calvin Ridley back.
Oh, they're
I want
not.
to sign his back.
Oh yeah. They're not. He's a free agent. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Hey,
you
so
know
T
why though?
Wiggins
If you
is
sign him
getting
back,
T Wiggins is getting franchise tag.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
that was dumb as hell. That was dumb.
He's
That's dumb.
Set. How?
You know something I was just
How?
thinking.
Let him go for nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Let
can try to
don't let
trade
him
him, bro.
walk for nothing.
But look though, but on the back end, everybody know you're gonna try to trade him. You ain't gonna re-sign him. We all know you're not about to sign him and Chase.
Hey man, there's a dummy born every day, dog.
You should. Hey, what they should have did with trade his ass last year.
Yeah, when Joe went when he got hurt, that's when they should have been like, all right,
Like what? Like that was dumb.
Mm-hmm.
right. That's another thing for us, man. Our third wide receiver, like who's gonna be our third wide receiver? You know what I mean? We don't have TJ Hopkinson.
I got a
TJ
question.
Hopkinson, we don't know how good he's gonna be.
I got a question for y'all though, and I know Yogi mocks a lot, so he might be able to answer this though. How are the Vikings getting up to any of the top 3 picks? How are we gonna do that?
They
What
gonna
we got
trade
that
up.
we ready to do it? How?
Shit, our draft picks.
Future
How-
first round picks, second round picks.
What
At least to get to 3, you're gonna have to give up at least 2, right? A little bit more. Like you're gonna have to give up a couple of second rounders.
You gotta give up about 5 picks.
So give up our picks and hope and pray in the free agency. Is that what we're doing?
They're gonna have to.
I think
Is that what we're doing? Come on, man.
I say either. I
Jordan
think
Travis.
Daniels will fall to 11, in my personal opinion.
For real?
I think so too. I don't think
who's
so.
the first? Hold on, Yogi. So who's going to be the first quarterbacks drafted then? Besides Caleb and Drake?
Yeah.
Caleb and Drake is the only quarterback before 11.
Yeah.
What? I got a feeling JJ McCarthy is going to be drafted before.
Hey Yogi, I think Atlanta gonna trade up get a quarterback.
What number are they at?
I think Atlanta's gonna get either Fields,
or Kirk.
Cousins, or somebody else.
Yeah, they could, but shit, they still could trade up and get a quarterback. Now they get Fields.
So I did a mock the other day where I traded Justin Fields to Atlanta for a second and a fourth. I think that's a fair deal.
That was good. That was good trade.
That's a fair deal.
Yeah.
How do y'all feel about Justin Fields? Would y'all? How would you feel if we traded for him?
Man, fuck no. Fuck no. For what?
Yeah.
For what?
Man, I think he'll be all right though with JJ. I'm just saying.
He got to get paid though.
Yeah, he got to get paid. Where is he at in his contract?
This is
his fourth year.
This is last year.
Oh no, never mind.
Ain't this his last year? Yeah, they picked up his 5th-year option. Justin Fields, right?
No, JJ. This would be his last year. Yeah, they picked up
we talking about Fields.
Oh,
Fields?
Yeah, I think it's his last year.
Yeah,
this
if
is
not
last
shit,
year.
next year gonna be the 5th year out. It don't matter. He due for a contract
Go
in
by
2 years.
Hell
no. We traded for Sam Hartman. I'm not watching till he gone. Man, listen here, man.
See, I want the Patriots.
Listen,
the reason why I say I think that Daniels can fall because I want the Patriots because with all the cap space they're gonna have, I want them to get Ryan Tannehill as a bridge quarterback and get JJ McCarthy late in the first or top of the second.
Hey,
Hey,
so
Yogi, I disagree with that, Yogi. I want them to get Kirk Cousins because I don't want Kirk Cousins to sign with us. I want that to be dead. I want that whole thing to be dead. Sign with New England. Get it out the way. Get it over. I'm tired of this, man. I'm tired of it, Yogi.
hey, Zoe, listen.
Huh?
We picked Sam Hartman during the draft, bro. I'm leaving Detroit that day, dog.
When we pick Sam Hartman, I'm tearing that bitch up. You
Hey,
could
if
believe
they
that.
pick him and
Man, I'm
watch
going.
it,
Man, I'm
I ain't
tearing
say,
that bitch up. I don't
but
give a
but
fuck.
but
I
my
don't give
whole
a
thing
fuck.
is everybody's titled to their own opinion. He might be good. You never know.
Yeah, then I'll be looking crazy at the end. But
No,
my
Notre
emotion,
Dame. He's Notre Dame. No.
I ain't taking shit from Notre Dame. I hate them motherfuckers.
I don't know. I mean,
No, Dante knows shit. Hey
I ain't
Dante,
watching.
who your top wide receiver? I like Malik Neighbor for real.
Oh yeah, he the best, right? No,
No,
Harrison
I like Malik Neighbor. I don't know who Dante
over
got.
Harrison.
Hell yeah, that's me though.
I don't know, bro. that's tough. I think
He said Michael Pratt sitting behind. And
he
is he mobile though? Michael Pratt mobile, Yogi?
Yeah. What round are we talking about him? What round is he going to be taken? Fourth? Is he a fourth? Is he a third? Is he a second? Like what round is he projected to get drafted?
I would say third.
Third,
in my opinion.
Yeah, I could see that, but I want a first round quarterback though.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm straight on the third.
I'm a bit greedy. If we're able,
Huh?
What you broke up, bro? What you said?
D Money.
I said it. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, my fault. I said I'm a little bit greedy. If we could get some wide receivers in the later rounds, I would go with Ricky Pearsall.
I like Ricky Pearsall.
McConkey. Is that how you say his name? Lad McConkey?
I don't know who the fuck you talking about.
From Georgia?
From Georgia. Yeah, he cold. Javon Baker. You gotta look at him too. Javon Baker is like that. And there's a guy at USC named Taj Washington. Reminds me of Victor Cruz. I would love to kind of have him in our
What up,
offense.
my
I
guy?
mean, I'm greedy. You know what I mean? I like having three guys. You know what I mean? So.
Red Brown Thomas. All right, so you got Marvin Harrison, Roman Wilson.
I like Wilson though. Wilson nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like him.
Yeah, Marvin's my number one too.
Yeah, I don't know. What's up? Hey, what's up with Malik Neighbor, Dante? I see you at home low on the list. I don't know, man. Like the quarterback shit, it's just hard though, for real. But
yeah, it is
hard. I don't give a fuck. I don't care what nobody do, no NFL combine or the Senior Bowl, man.
I don't really care about that either, bro. Like,
go off of film. Like, I don't care if a motherfucker ran, unless the motherfucker run crazy. Now, like, them motherfucker ran the 4-0. This motherfucker got some wheels. Hey,
but I'll be excited for whoever we get, man, because I have to be. You know what I mean?
Hey, let me ask y'all
I'm
this
riding
though.
with him.
Hey, Yogi. Hey, why don't they make the players run in football uniforms? No, for real though. Cause I don't give a fuck what you run in some damn t-shirt in a shirt.
Yeah.
For real though, like I want to see how fast you run with that equipment on.
That's more of so that's just preliminary tests. So like the shuttle run and stuff, just so you can see like a player's shift in weight, movement, stuff like that. So for like us on the Harbor Monsters, so when we finalize our cuts, that's when we see the people in pads and if they could tackle and shit like that. So that's when you see that kind of stuff is more in camp situations, not the combine.
Okay. Well, he said Malik Neighbors. He said he could be inconsistent and his hands the issue. See, I ain't know that.
Hey, so Dante, one of the biggest problems besides quarterback for the Vikings is DT. What do you did you do the defensive tackles yet, bro? And if you did, who's your number one defensive tackle in this draft coming out? Which I'm asking y'all that too. Like Yogi and Zoe, who do y'all want? Is it Newton and who would you want?
I like Leonard
I keep
Taylor
hearing
for
Sweat.
real.
I keep hearing what's another DT. I like Jenkins from Michigan.
I like McKinley from ATM.
Okay. Yeah. We need that defensive tackle in the worst way, bro.
Hell yeah.
Hey, Dante, there's the link if you want to tap in.
Yeah, tap in, bro.
Yeah, I gotta talk to you about the quarterback list. I ain't gonna lie to you. Shit, I know he watch film and do all that shit. I just want to talk to him. Shit, we gotta have this discussion.
If they do that,
Yeah, let me see. I don't know, man. Like, I don't know, man. The Minnesota Vikings, though, for real, man. I know they ain't gonna do this though, but we need to replace Madison and we need to replace Bradbury. But I know KLC don't bench players for real, so we're not gonna get no running back or no center in free agency. That ain't what we do.
We better.
He don't move like that, man.
Shit, if we keep Bradbury after last season, and we keep Madison after last season, it don't make no daggone sense. It don't make no daggone sense, bro.
Oh, this your boy
it don't
again.
make no daggone sense, bro.
Y'all see Airbnb? Yeah, I just seen it. He said give him 2 seconds.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I just seen B enemy went to UC. Man, they did him bold, dog. I ain't never seen that shit happen before in the NFL. Like, damn.
What happened to him? Like, why didn't he get a job? I'm just trying to figure out I'm trying to make it make sense.
That man can't pay for a job.
Don't make no dang sense, bro.
That man had to go to college. Damn. That's bold,
right?
man. That's bold. Hey, did the 49ers hire a defensive coordinator yet?
Mm-hmm.
Kyle Shanahan asked me to be fired too. I ain't lying. All that Brock Purdy shit people talking about. Brock Purdy won no better than Jimmy Garoppolo on that damn Super Bowl. Let's be for real.
People are trying to put him on a pedestal now, man. Like he didn't have the best built team in the NFL.
But in a minute, they gonna have to pay him though.
Yeah.
So shit. Good luck with that. Good luck with that.
I'm cool. I'm shit. He for the last pick, he accomplished a lot. I'll give it to him, man. He did accomplish a lot, but he ain't no elite quarterback in my eyes. I don't care what nobody says. He ain't a top 3 quarterback.
No, he might be nice to the NFC. The NFC ain't shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. The NFC ain't got no damn quarterback.
I don't know what's up with the NFC, man. The NFC is just
NFC is trash. We talking about if Jalen Hurts the best quarterback in the NFC. Like, what the fuck are we talking about?
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I gotta get back on your boy Antoine with the Jalen Hurts shit. I ain't done with Jalen Hurts ass. Shit, I ain't done.
Y'all see it.
The rumor I heard AB was drinking prostitute.
Oh wow.
I ain't never heard that shit. Man, I don't believe in rumors shit.
Yeah. So what's your gut feelings, Yogi, with Kirk Cousins? Are we re-signing him or are we what we gonna do with Kirk, man? 5 years, $200 million guaranteed. What we doing?
I don't think he comes back. I hope he goes to the 49ers.
49ers?
Man, I don't want Kyle Shanahan do not want Kirk Cousins. I ain't gonna lie to you, Yogi. I don't think they make the Super Bowl with Kirk Cousins as the quarterback.
I think they do.
Hell, what?
Oh, dang, Yogi. Talk your talk, Yogi. I'm out of this. Go ahead, y'all. Where my popcorn at?
It's more because of the defense and the play calling.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I feel you, though, but
I just think Kirk, I think what up,
my bad.
What's up,
what
guys?
up, my guy?
Yo, boy, what's going on?
I'm doing good, man.
Dante, what's the deal? We gotta talk about this quarterback list, bro.
Oh,
we can talk about it.
You say, now let me see, can I find your list again, dog?
Just pin it, man. Just pin it.
I don't know how to do that shit.
Yo, can you pin the thing on list for us?
I don't know how to
let's
do
do
that. I know it was Sam Harmon one.
Sam Hartman, Bo Nix, I'm
Caleb.
drawing a blank. Caleb
Michael
Williams,
Pritt.
Michael Pratt, and Michael
Yeah.
Penix Jr.
And Michael Penix Jr. That's
So
right.
you like
It could
Sam
change.
Hartman?
It could change. That's my first list. That's my first list.
Yeah,
right now.
it can
Yeah,
change.
it could change.
Everybody, it can change, y'all. Don't hurt the man. You know what I mean?
So
It can change.
right before the draft, my final list, you guys are gonna see. Like if you follow me on Twitter, I'm gonna do a top 5 of every position group. I do it every single year, but it could change because I try to give them the full evaluation. Right now, we're right outside of Senior Bowl. I'm reviewing a lot of film, going back to re-verify what I've seen throughout the season. So that's how I see it right now. I'm never popular with my list.
So Dante, like about a month ago, I was talking about Michael Pratt because I was watching some of his tape at Tulane, where I thought, well, if the Vikings kept Kirk Cousins, Michael Pratt would be someone to grab in the 3rd round, trade back, pick up a 3rd round pick, grab him, and have him sit behind Kirk Cousins. Because he's got that deep ball. he does have the scramble ability to where I was trying to prepare Vikings fan. Hey, this could be in the play to where if they did go that route, Michael Pratt would be someone to look at, and people were looking at me like I was crazy.
Nah, see, the thing with Michael Pratt, his numbers don't jump off, and that's the first thing that people go to. Like, what does his numbers look like? Like, if you guys know, if you've been following the channel, I'm getting right back into the slider series, which is my most informed, in depth. He was the first episode I did because I felt like he's one of those quarterbacks that get disrespected a lot for whatever reason. Last year, he was a little bit hurt. People tend to forget he was the one that decrowned Caleb Williams in USC last year. They went into their house, him and Tajay Spears. They did their thing and they beat him. This year, he was battling some injuries. They could have won more games than they actually did this year if he wasn't injured, in my opinion. But you're not going to see the 1,000-yard receiver from him because his receivers are inconsistent. But that's also because he spreads the ball around too. Tulane ran a really pro-style offense, so that's very attractive to a lot of teams. And like you said, he can go from let's line you up, all verts downfield, or we can give you the read option and run the ball too. So, he's very, very set. I just think because they ran the ball a ton in Tulane as well. I mean, it was literally like if I had to put a percentage on, they ran the ball like 60% of the time and threw the other 40%.
And we know
the thing about
KOC don't like that.
Yeah. Well, but here's the thing. If he went to a place where they when they threw the ball even more like Minnesota, I think he would be kind of good because he's not unpredictable because the throws that he makes and the reads that he makes are all correct. Like, dude has a complete package. It's just the volume that he has. So it's kind of like when you look at a running back, how much tread does he have on the tires? His arm wasn't used a lot. So, you know what I'm saying? Him sitting behind a quarterback like Matt Stafford, I think, is the perfect quarterback for him to sit behind. And then the next year, he'd be slinging that thing, to those receivers. And it will almost be the next step up. I'm not comparing the two. I'm just saying, like, the Sean McVay type of offense for a guy like Michael Pratt, he would absolutely cook if he sat 1 year.
I could see that.
I think, and that
was my first thought. LA Rams.
Yeah, look at that. Like that is the perfect place for him to go. And I think they might pull the trigger in like the 3rd or 4th round and get him.
Okay.
I'm just stuck on the Kirk Cousins thing. Y'all keep on saying
let me ask you a question, Dante. If Kirk Cousins was the quarterback for the 49ers, do you think they win a Super Bowl?
Oh, that's a good question.
With the Kirk Cousins that you've been seeing the past couple of years.
I think it would have been the same result.
Yeah.
I think it would have been the same result.
I don't think they make it with Kirk.
I don't think, and kudos to Kyle Shanahan. I mean, dude's been to how many NFC championships, to how many Super Bowls in like the last 10 years, whatever. Like, people are saying that he's a bad coach. He's not that. But I think he's so much like Kirk Cousins as a coach that is scary. And then his play calling down the field is not good. Once they get past the 50, they just have a collapse. For whatever reason, it's like, okay, we'll pound the rock twice with Christian McCaffrey, and it'll be 3rd and 2, and then we throw the ball over the middle for whatever reason instead of giving right back to Christian McCaffrey. Like, you open it up the whole time, just give it to him or Kyle Juszczyk and get those extra couple yards and then throw it on first down. Like, I don't know. He's so smart, but I don't know, right past the 50,
man,
just
I'm not gonna lie to
collapses
you.
later on in games.
I'm not going to lie to you, man. The 49ers is not good throwing the ball down the field for real. All they do with the little dumbass, the little chinkle dinks and dunks and shit and running the football. But throwing that ball past 10, 15 yards, they not good at a football team like that to me for real. And it been like that.
I think that they could, and you got a little sample of it against the Eagles. Like, they were slicing and dicing them up any which way that they wanted in the passing game.
Fucking trash.
Well, but what you're saying is like they're not good down the field, but they can be. And I don't think Well, I don't think it's a Brock Purdy thing like he can't do it. I've been saying for the longest time, I'm not saying playing wise, but mentality and what he can do is a lot reminiscent of Tom Brady. And I know some people say it, and I see that too. I think he might lose more Super Bowls than Tom Brady, but he's going to be in a lot of them as long as they team together. I don't know what it is, man. That I think that they should have brought in somebody like Cliff Kingsbury to run their offense.
Yeah, they should have won that game though. They should have probably won that game. He missed the ball deep in the end zone. I don't know if it was a play action pass, but the ball was wide open. He just missed them. But they could have won that game.
But when you don't use, like, you run the ball, 12 times on a drive and only give him 2 times to pass it, you're not really warming up his arm either. I mean, a lot of that dink and dunk stuff gets looked down upon. Like Oregon, for example, Will Stein he perfected that when he was with them. That's why Bo Nix had so much success. It was, all right, let's get you started. Let's get your arm warmed up, get you a swing pass here and there on first and second down. Then we're going to run it, get the first down. If we see a shot downfield, because what happened, like if you watch the film with a lot of teams, Oregon's whole thing was, let's ground and pound you so much in this 5-yard span and make those safeties cheat down. And sometimes it's single high, and sometimes both guys would cheat down in the box, and that's when they would hit people over the top. And it was dangerous. And it was dangerous because Bo Nix put it right in the breadbasket every single time, and it was usually a touchdown. So that's the type of stuff that if the 49ers were doing that, they'd be the best team in the NFL by far. I mean, they'd be beating teams by at least 35 points a game. They got the tools. And I don't know why Kyle Shanahan just doesn't pull the trigger on that type of stuff.
They just draft so well, man. Like, I don't understand how, like, why can't we draft like that, man? Why can't the Vikings draft like the 49ers, man? That's what I'm trying to
And you know what's crazy? all the picks they gave up for Trey Lance, and yet they're still in a good position.
Right. So they took a chance at a quarterback, and they still drafted.
Took a chance, failed, moved on from it,
right,
and are still in a good position.
What two teams draft really well are like what organizations? I'm gonna give you 2, and you're probably gonna agree with this. So we already know the 49ers, you name one.
Yeah.
The other one, regardless of what we think about their team and how they are, they always draft really good, is the Steelers. They just have a quarterback issue right now. That's like their main thing, but they always draft well.
Oh yeah.
Mike Tomlin and John Lynch, who was just about to go to a Super Bowl the previous week, was at the Senior Bowl.
Wow.
They do their homework, man, and they evaluate talent. And Pete Carroll was the same way. I always say all the time. I think I told Yogi this on one of his shows like months ago. I think I told Yogi, I was like, we wouldn't be talking about Nick Saban if Pete Carroll was still in college.
Right.
I truly believe that.
Interesting take. I like that.
We just have a drafting problem, man. I don't know what's going on with the Vikings, man. We got to fire some people, man. We got to fire some people.
I mean,
we just did.
We got to keep. I'm talking about for the longest, bro.
Give us that credit. We know how to draft wide receivers. We at least know how to do that. You know what I mean?
What about everything else? What about everything else, bro?
Hey, man, quarterbacks has been kind of a thing. It's kind of roll over dice. The only ones that pretty much perfected it at this point, probably Green Bay. Green Bay hasn't missed.
Oh man, did it? Yeah, Jordan Love. I think he might. I think he's gonna be all right.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Hey, those 2 wide receivers, Jaden Reed and Dontavian Wicks. If you go to my channel, I talked about them ad nauseum. and the boys showed out for this year. Especially Jaden Reed. A lot of people don't care about the Senior Bowl and stuff like that. I don't go for the game. I go for to see them practice and how they prepare themselves. Jaden Reed was the best route runner out there, was always the first one in, last one out of practice, and always talking to the coaches, like always. Like even if he won a route, like what could I have done better there? And that's what made him so impressive. But like when he got drafted by Green Bay, I said, any shortcomings that Jordan Love has, he's gonna pick right up and make him seem amazing.
Yeah,
I still think Jordan Love's got some issues though.
Yeah, I don't like. I told like people. Somebody in the chat just said he the best quarterback in the NFC. I said, man, he played one a year.
Who is the best quarterback in the NFC, Zo? Who's the best
right now? Overall,
right now,
Jared Goff.
Goff.
Thank you. Thank you. Who you say, Dante?
I probably agree with you for the moment.
Right? Yeah.
I think Jared. I think Jared, and I disrespected Jared Goff in the past, but he sucked with the Rams. I think all of us can admit that.
Yeah.
Whatever transition happened, he was like, hold my. I think him and Matt Stafford worked out.
Yeah.
I don't care what anybody says. It was like we looked at it like, damn, Jared Goff's going there to go die. I even said that. Whatever transition happened with both of them, I think Matt Stafford was like, I'm going to a team with the actual good coach and pieces around me. And I even called it. I said, he going to win the Super Bowl first year, and he won.
Yeah, that was a dream team.
Yeah, that was
Jared Goff going there, I was like, either he's going to die or he's going to have a chip on his shoulder. And that dude has had a chip on his shoulder. I still think it's between him and Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, thank you. Because
go look at Jalen Hurts' numbers. Go look at his numbers and what he did, even with all that turmoil that was on that team. I mean, they were being crybabies. The running game was inconsistent. Sometimes the O-line play was inconsistent.
Hey, Dante.
So, yeah.
Hey, I could tell you this about Jalen Hurts. You can count on one hand, how many times he threw the ball for over 250 yards in the fucking pass in the game throughout the season.
That's a play calling issue. Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, I told you they lost off.
He had a lot of attempts though.
Yeah, that's what I'll tell you what. Eagles fans, and if you just go look, like even PFF has it out there, several different websites. They are ranked like number one for them swing passes and all that type of stuff, screen passes. Like that's what they do. I don't know why, but you're not allowing him to be great. I mean, because he could throw it down the field, and you got Devontae Smith and AJ Brown. It's like no wonder Eagles fans are frustrated. And I'm never one to like go back and say this team should have did this play or that. Like I'm not in those four walls every week. I'm not doing there in the preparation. I don't think that's fair as me as a fan. I could probably say, like, you know, if 90% of our offense was running screen passes and we didn't win by one score, we probably should have took at least, you know, 3 or 4 chances downfield with those two good wide receivers like that. It's kind of
there's a lot of turmoil in that locker room. I mean,
yeah. Dante, what did you think about Ladd McConkey from Georgia at the Senior Bowl?
He was good. I think what a lot of people saw online was like all his good moments. I mean, that's usually what you see is like the highlight reels and the good moments that he had. The same process that he had kind of at Georgia's. He's going to be a really good. Like I would say this: if Bill Belichick was still like on the Patriots, that's a Bill Belichick pick, and he'd probably be really good down the stretch. He's not that good of a route runner. I mean, let's be honest here, but you throw the ball at him, he's got glue on his hands. So,
are you surprised Bill Belichick didn't land with the team?
I think the teams that were open to signing a coach didn't want to give him as much power as he's probably used to. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like moving from one job and you were like the man there and this is what you did and this was your department. And then you get hired somewhere else and they're like, no, we're going to give you half of that to make you work up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bill's already set his ground in the NFL. So you got to conform to him. And I don't think teams are ready to conform to that unless they're desperate. And I think that's what happened with the Falcons because there was no reason why the Falcons shouldn't have signed Bill Belichick other than they know when you sign somebody like him, he wants to be the GM and the coach.
Oh yeah,
yeah. I'm straight on that.
They didn't
Like,
want to give up that power.
hell no. I'm gonna tell y'all what Bill fucked up at when he made
I
the
heard
defense.
that.
When he made a defense coordinator, the fucking offense coordinator. That's what he fucked up at.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing?
What up, Tony?
What's
What
going
up,
on, guys?
DB?
What's up?
What's going on? Can you guys hear me?
Yo, yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. I'm
What's your
okay.
guys' thoughts on Spencer Rattler?
Oh,
I
yeah.
want him to go to Tampa Bay.
Oh, jeez. Oh, God.
Man, hey, listen here. Dante, how you feel about him, Dante?
So Spencer Rattler, man, I'm so conflicted on him still. And I want to I've pretty much seen every Spencer Rattler game out there. And what I can say is inconsistent coaching, inconsistent teammates. He never really had a true number one receiver anywhere he's been. And then you had the rocket ship of Caleb Williams that came in and nobody was stopping that, right? So, but Spencer Rattler has I'll make a hot take here, but from what I've seen and evaluating him at the Senior Bowl, and I even had to tell my guys, I'm like, y'all are unfairly evaluating what Spencer Rattler is really capable of. Like, you guys need to take a backseat because I don't know if you really know. The arm talent of Spencer Rattler is probably the best in the class. But the downsides are really bad.
Yeah.
I can tell you right now, what he did at the Senior Bowl, not only winning the MVP and the way that he practiced and the way he was talking to coaches is something I was really watching. I said, this dude can go from a 5th round quarterback to late in the 1st round overnight at the Senior Bowl.
Damn.
And he was that damn good. So depending on how his pro day goes, I don't know. Nobody really heard about his interviews because everybody knows about his attitude, and that's well known about Spencer Rattler.
I remember Spencer Rattler from Last Chance University. That's where I started watching that dude.
I think what'll happen is I just had a sneaking suspicion that somebody's going to trade up in the 1st round because they're not going to want to miss out on him. I think the day 2 buzz is going to be, where's Spencer Rattler going to go in the 2nd round? Because I think he's going to kill his pro day, and the combine, he's going to kill it too. He's got that confidence about him that he knows what he needs to do at the next level. I mean, it's kind of like, what would you do if, like, let's just say Matthew Stafford was really hurt last year? What would you do if you put a quarterback that was able and willing to be put in that offense, at least to sling the ball downfield? That's Spencer Rattler. You know, if he was with the Rams, people would be like, that dude is one of the best quarterbacks in the league.
So is it more of a coaching thing with Rattler, or just?
I think it's hard to say. I would really like to. So I reached out to him too because I would really like to just sit down and talk to him about like his whole career trajectory. I think it's a confidence thing. I think he's confident as himself, like as a person. But I don't think we always consider like how much do we really think about that when it comes to quarterbacks too? Because their confidence is everything. Like being in the system. Like I just got replaced by Caleb Williams. I wasn't expecting that. That year I was supposed to be in Heisman contention, which I was. I was on the list. Had a downward trajectory. Caleb Williams came in, started winning games. I transferred out to South Carolina under a new coach in Shane Beamer. Never really had a consistent receiver. Xavier Leggett was kind of coming up and starting to be that number 1 guy, but that was halfway through the season. And now I'm like in the limbo stage of like, all right, I don't have any more eligibility, so I really can't prove another year with this guy. And he's declaring for the draft too. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I think it's just a confidence thing. Like I never really felt comfortable. And I would love to ask him that, like, have you ever felt comfortable outside of your 1st year fully starting? Have you felt comfortable outside of that? And did that really affect your play, do you think? I think that's
what up, Vaughn?
I think that's one of the things that he would probably say, yeah, I just never really felt comfortable anywhere. And he'll get comfortable in the NFL real quick because he'll be under contract.
Yeah, that changes everything.
Yep.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Do you have him sit right away or start or what? I mean, what team would be a good fit for him?
I think I would put him in the same category as like the Michael Pratt thing. I think under 1 year on a starter that's on his way out, like a Matthew Stafford or, an older guy that's like, I got, 1 or 2 more years in me, or I'm probably in the contract dispute. Like, I would say, like, if Kirk Cousins was to stay with you guys, he'd be great. He'd be great, I think, if you guys drafted him. But that's not happening.
That ain't happening.
Or a perfect spot. I'd tell you the perfect spot for him, because I think him and this other quarterback would mesh so well together that he would become a mentor for him real fast. If he got drafted to New Orleans under somebody like Derek Carr, that would be the best thing for him, because Derek would be a great teammate and he'll know that he is about to get replaced.
Did the Saints ever hire Gruden? They were going to hire him. Did they bring him in?
I don't think they did.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think they did.
Because that was
a quarterback that can start right away. we need a quarterback that can start right away. So
hell yeah. So who the best fit for though, Dante? You think?
I really think that you guys are not gonna like it, because I know some people are down on him, but everything that I've seen out of Bo Nix screams Vikings to me. It really does. If you guys can, I don't even think it matters on your running game.
What running game?
Exactly. I think that he could substitute in for that until you get that premier guy, right? Here's a thing that I think, and you guys have been screaming this for years. We have no mobility at the quarterback position, not able to make plays. You guys didn't want somebody that was going to be like Lamar Jackson, but just able to get out the pocket, or at least stand there for a little bit longer and step up to have that athleticism and get it down the field.
Right.
I think Bo Nix would be, and he does that. If you watch it on film, I broke it down. He stands in the pocket to the very last second, even if he has a hand on his shoulder pad, but he's athletic enough just to dip that shoulder, get up to the line of scrimmage and make a throw. That I haven't seen that out of any quarterback in this draft that I've evaluated so far. He's not scared. And I think with your offensive line, it's been kind of up and down over the years. You know what I'm saying? Still trying to find those guys. Running game's kind of been up and down since Dalvin had his injuries, and trying to fit the guys that you're trying to fit in there. The one thing that's been consistent is Justin Jefferson, and he'll get him the ball.
So look, let me ask you this though. So who your 2 busts at the quarterback spot
in this draft? If I have to call a bust?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Somebody, it gonna be some busts out there now.
Drake May's number 1.
Ooh, Matt, he might not.
Okay, yeah, I could agree with that one. I could agree with that one.
And I don't want to.
Sorry, Mike.
I don't want to call him a bust
off, man.
Yeah, I don't want to call him a bust. I think I hate calling any of these dudes bust, because even if I evaluate and say I don't like them, I want to give them a fair shot, because coaching matters, right? Coaching, it absolutely matters.
Right.
I think the same thing with Ivan Pace. I thought Ivan Pace was not going to be good, and he went undrafted, and I was like, my feelings and everything were justified with him going undrafted. But as soon as you get in a system where somebody believes in you and you have that, remember, I never said that he didn't have the skills. I never said that he didn't have the skill set to play. Yogi can actually tell you that. I mean, I said he's got absolutely the skill set to play. I just think he can be lazy, and the NFL is not going to like that. He came in there and he was like a rocket every single time that a play was being made by him.
Now, why do you think he's going to be a bust though, Drake May?
Yeah.
Like,
let me give you my second one. I'll get into him too.
Okay. All right.
JJ McCarthy has bust potential.
Don't do my boy like that now, Dante.
I like that. I like that, baby.
We were doing good. We was doing good.
But I'll tell you why, and you can justify it on film too. I can give you the exact games.
The game he threw the interception, the 2 interceptions. I know. I seen your video.
No, not even that one. The Bowling Green game where he threw 3 interceptions. Don't try to undercut him. He threw 3 of them joints, and they were bad. It's not even that game. It's because I kind of understand those interceptions. I know I say that, but it's because some Michigan fans just like to sweep that under the rug like he didn't do it. You're not necessarily like that. I'm just saying there's some people that are just sweeping under the rug like it never happened. And it's like, Bowling Green's not that good of a school, and you threw 3 bad interceptions.
No, they're not good at all.
But Drake May, you can watch it on film, man. It's crazy. the dude will get hit or grabbed and still throw the ball, and it'll be an interception. It's like, why are you even throwing it? Just take the sack.
Ooh,
I think that
do
he tries. I think that he tries to play make way too much for his own good, and he's not. And he tries to be Caleb Williams, and he's not Caleb Williams. But the thing I can say about Drake May, when he's on fire over the middle of the field, he can have one of the strongest arms, the most accurate arms, especially when leading a receiver. And I think that's something that Caleb doesn't even have. But how consistent is that going to be? It's wildly inconsistent. John Copenhaver, who's his tight end there, even Tez Walker, there's so many passes that he just undershorted himself because I think he felt the pressure and noodle armed it, and they had to come back and make a play. Of course, everybody on the highlight reel is like, "Oh, that's such a great throw! It was a touchdown." But you got to paint the full picture. That's what we always talk about. Paint the full picture. It was a bad pass that was made by two really good receivers on your team, and you just undercut it like it didn't happen.
Just like with the Kirk Cousins people. JJ.
So the thing about JJ McCarthy is the dude can be, the passes that he makes can be really good, like excellent. One problem that I had with him, especially early in the season, he got better at it halfway through the season, is the hardest throw to make. I've coached quarterbacks. I play quarterback. It's my thing. Backside, when your back is facing the numbers, can you make a pass over there outside the numbers when you really need a first down? JJ doesn't really do that. Halfway through the season, he started to get better. The running game started opening a little bit more. Donovan Edwards started to get a little bit better. That all helps, right? But his volume of throws, it's hard to evaluate him because when you throw eight passes against Penn State, it's like Penn State's a really good defense, and your running back torched the hell out of them, right? But my thing about JJ, there was about 15 times on film. This is why I think Roman Wilson is borderline the number one receiver in this class. And that's a hot take. I think Marvin Harrison, we know Marvin Harrison. Roman Wilson came back for so many short arm passes. It was absolutely ridiculous. And people were like, JJ McCarthy is him. And I'm like, was he though? Or was that Roman Wilson making the pass? Or making that complete?
Hold on. I gotta stop you right there. But look though, Dante, like we all know JJ is in a run first offense. But every day in practice, he practiced against a pro style defense in Michigan because their defense coordinator, I believe, came from Baltimore, if I'm not mistaken. But JJ ups to me, I'm looking at the upside with JJ. Like JJ can run the football, and when he do throw the football, he trusts his wide receivers a whole lot compared to other players. He gonna throw you the ball because he trusts you're gonna make a play on that football.
I agree. The upside is there, but there was one pass against Penn State, and I think you guys remember this. It was an amazing. It looked aesthetically, it looked amazing. Short window throw. Right in the receiver's hands. He was crunched between two defenders, and they were closing in real fast, and he caught it. And everybody's like, what an amazing throw. If the safety would have read that a quarter of a second sooner, it would have been a bad situation. And that's what I kind of have to evaluate. Like, you always hear this, and this is not a mystery. When people come from college and go to the NFL, they say the speed is a lot different. So I have to account for that quarter of a second speed when it comes to those type of plays too. Would that have been an interception in the league? I have to give a fair assessment that great play, JJ. But if that was Justin Simmons, if that was Ed Reed, if that was Antoine Winfield, you would have been effed.
Okay, but look though, Dante, off of what you just said, at the same time, he watching film, he know this is bad safety he playing against. He know Dawg ain't gonna make that read, but he know Ed Reed or the other safety you name will probably bite down on the football, and he might not make that throw. We know Penn State defense is okay. Penn State is a okay football team, but
hey man, I'm gonna let it.
No, it ain't no knock on you. Y'all just need a quarterback. But I'm just saying, like I think I don't know. It to me, it all depend on where JJ fall at. And I always said this like throughout the whole year because I thought JJ was gonna come back to Michigan. I don't think he's a day one starter in NFL right now.
We don't need him then.
So, hey, Dante, this is my take on JJ.
Yeah.
I think the Patriots should sign Ryan Tannehill, get JJ McCarthy late in the first or the beginning of the second, let him sit behind him, because the Patriots have so much money in cap space, they could build and get free agents and build around and let Ryan Tannehill, run the reins.
I like that a lot, and here's why. That would be a great move because his upside is so high, right?
Mm-hmm.
But here's what Ryan Tannehill would be able to do for somebody like JJ. Ryan Tannehill played wide receiver at Texas A&M. Not a lot of people knew that. He only played quarterback for like a year and a half.
I forgot about
We
that.
could tell.
Yeah,
we could tell.
And with the athleticism of somebody like him, you didn't see it a lot from Ryan Tannehill because I think he knew, like, I'm gonna use my athleticism to keep me healthy versus to get me hurt. I always say that about quarterbacks. Does Lamar Jackson's athleticism get him healthy, or does it help him get hurt? And we've seen that 2 years in a row where he played half a season up until this past year.
Yeah.
I think that he would be able to teach JJ McCarthy, like, be smart, use your legs when you need to. You're way more talented than me in all aspects of the game. How can I get you to that next level? And I think he can do that.
What up, Barber?
I think he'd be able to do that. And that's why I like that move. I think JJ McCarthy is one of those ones. He should have just stayed one. Yeah. I want to see one more solid year, because the second half of the season, he was improving.
Yeah,
I seen those outside the number throws. I seen the arm start to get a little bit more strong. He started to feel a little bit more confident, because the first 6 games, I was like, and Zoe, you see my video. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah,
what the hype is.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm happy you on here, man. You were dogging my Michigan team, dude, throughout the whole season, dude.
I literally bought a JJ McCarthy jersey. You want to see?
Let me see. Hell yeah. Shit. Hey, yes. I ain't gonna say
none of that. I don't want JJ McCarthy. He ain't a starter. I want anybody that we draft. I want him to start.
I don't think he's gonna start though. I always said that though. But he could be a starter like throughout the week though. But I don't think
we got to keep Kirk Cousins for another 2-3 years. I'm cool.
No, hell no, not that.
So I said
no.
I'm talking like
I'm a man of my word, man.
You gotta get a. You'll probably have to get a bridge quarterback if you
turn it around one time.
Oh man,
you my guy. Hey, Mike, he was dogging Michigan all year. I used to be in his chat like, damn, bro.
But he turned the new leaf, man. He turned it all around, man.
I always gave you the reasons. I always gave you the reasons why. I
think Drake May ain't a bust, though. I'm saying that right now.
I didn't just hate him just to hate him. I just thought that they didn't show enough.
Hey, how you feel about Michael Penix?
He was another one I turned my leaf on this year.
I think he's gonna be a dog.
I think this was when me and Yogi first met, because he had asked me this too, and I wasn't high on Michael Penix. I thought that Kalen DeBoer offense last year was a lot of dinking and dunking, and he was inconsistent downfield. Kind of same thing I felt about JJ at the beginning of the season. Like, your receivers have to adjust so much to what you got. You got such a strong arm, but it's so inconsistent. And on top of his injuries, right? But he's been healthy the last 2 seasons, so that's not a question anymore.
Thank you.
Kalen DeBoer opened that thing back up for him. He got Dylan Johnson back there to be a consistent running back, and he was a lot more confident. Strong arm, more accurate, taking more chances downfield. And that's the reason why they were so feared.
Yeah.
Jalen Polk, Jalen McMillan, Roma Dunze, Dylan Johnson, strong offensive line this year too. I mean, you've seen how many people are coming out in the draft from the offensive line.
But you ain't got him on your top 5 list, do you?
Yeah,
he's number 5.
Oh, okay.
You should have had Drake May number 5 though.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. I think he's gonna be one of the best quarterbacks in the draft if he can stay healthy.
If somebody can work on his footwork, like if he gets Jalen Hurts coach, that can help him work on his footwork.
Which coach?
Which coach is that?
I forget the guy's name. He works out
the first coach,
offensive coordinator.
No. He's strictly a quarterback guy. They always train in California. I think it's Tom Brady's guy.
Oh,
I forgot that dude's name.
Like I see. You said
his footwork is mad ugly. It's
But
not
look
good.
though, but
It's
Patrick
mad
Mahomes
ugly,
foot-
though. We're not
Patrick-
getting them, though.
Patrick Mahomes got ugly footwork.
We ain't worried about. Don't put Patrick Mahomes in this, man. He might be a goat. He might be a goat, bro. Don't put Patrick Mahomes and JJ McCarthy in the same category, bro.
We ain't say
We ain't gonna
JJ.
do that.
We're not talking about JJ.
You just compared him because of his footwork.
You talking about Michael Penix, ain't you, Dante?
Yeah, I'm talking about Michael Penix.
We talking
Oh,
about
my
Michael
bad.
Penix.
Oh,
See,
my bad.
look at you. Bro, hey, Dante. He just a salty Penn State fan, bro. That's why he coming up. That's why he acting like that right now.
All right,
Hey,
okay,
bro,
bro.
they got lucky with that, man.
Since we're bringing up Michael Penix, this is what I think should happen.
Ooh, I like that. Yogi acting bad over there. Yogi acting bad over there, dog. Where you get that shit from?
I like that.
I think the Saints should grab Tyler Huntley, then grab Michael Penix.
Tyler Huntley, a free agent?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But they got Derek Carr, though.
And
No,
Get
they
rid
just
of
they just reworked his contract.
and
You're not about to sign him and Derek Carr.
why not?
Nah.
Bro, you know about that don't even make sense.
Derek
I think
Carr
Kirk
is-
Cousins going to the
Derek Carr
Patriots,
is-
man.
You don't know what Derek Carr you're going to get week in.
No, I
week
know
out.
he tried. I just know he under contract.
And
Derek
then-
Carr's going to go to the Steelers. No.
That won't help them. The Steelers, man, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. The Steelers need to trade for a veteran quarterback that's been in the NFL, man.
Kirk Cousins.
Here's my question: Are
Kirk Cousins.
the Bears going to keep Fields or move on?
I feel they're gonna move on.
If you can't pass up on, I don't think you can pass up on Caleb. I'm just saying.
Didn't Caleb say though he will not play in Chicago?
Shit, he gonna play for that money. A lot of people say that shit.
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
gonna
He
play
gonna
for
play
that
for
money.
It's a
money.
rumor. It's a
He gonna
rumor,
play
just
for
like
that
all the
money.
stuff about his agent too. He ain't never.
Oh,
said
he got
that.
an agent?
Oh, if he's got an agent, then he can't go back to college.
No,
can he?
he can't go back in. He already
No.
entered the draft.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
but
been
you
signed to an
can't.
agent.
Here's the deal: you got to fill out the paperwork and stuff.
Yeah,
and
I think he
then
did though.
if he did all that, he's
Yeah, he's not
Yeah.
going back.
If
He
you see
gonna-
players
I don't think
declare
we can
for
pass
the
up on
East West
Caleb.
Shrine Bowl and the Senior Bowl and all that stuff,
Mhm.
even if they didn't say it, they're not coming back to college. You can't play in those games without at least signing some type of paperwork that says you're intended to,
So where
be
does Chicago trade or
Yeah, they trade Field for like a second or fourth
They
round
have to.
pick. Like Yogi
I
said,
think
man.
they keep Fields. I have this sneaking
Huh?
suspicion that they keep.
I've heard from what I'm hearing they're going to keep
No.
Fields.
I
There's a
don't-
and they
It
go
make
Marvin
no
Harrison.
sense.
Not if they
Jr.
draft the quarterback
That'd be
first
ridiculous.
overall.
no, they're going to trade out of the
Man,
first.
hey,
They're
listen.
going to trade
But
down.
look, hey, Dante and TB
Yeah, to like 2 or 3.
and Mike and Yogi. Keeping Justin Field make no sense because Justin Field it do big money in 2 more years or probably next year. It make no sense. And plus, the Chicago Bears then pass up on a young quarterback who look better than Justin Field at throwing the football and CJ Stroud, and they're going to pass up on all the quarterbacks in this year NFL draft too. And Justin Field ain't never throw the ball for 3,000 passing yards, I think, in the NFL.
That would be crazy if they kept him.
Well, look at
Yeah,
CJ Stroud.
Fields
They could've asked-
has been hurt every year.
Who?
He's been
Fields has been hurt every year, like Dante
So,
said.
that's
I wouldn't
another. So why
I
would you
wouldn't-
keep him?
His
I wouldn't
offensive
keep
line is terrible. It was ranked like 30.
Yeah, that line is bad.
Or
And use that pick. Use him to get a second. Would you think you can get a second or a
Look.
first for
well,
him?
look, the
You
offensive
said he get
line
off
is
the phone
bad.
out.
But did Justin Field hold on to the football a little too long, or did he roll out where he shouldn't have rolled out?
The last
See,
4 weeks of the season, he looked like the best quarterback in the NFL.
Yeah,
He looked good.
Who?
he's going to have a
That's-
different
that's-
offensive coordinator too this
Yeah,
year.
I like the OC they got. They got Dog from Seattle.
Yeah,
Hey, so this is what I say. This is why I don't think they would do it, because you got to think about it like this: how close is Justin Fields to a Caleb Williams as far as playing style? Very, very similar. It's almost like you're drafting not a carbon copy, but you're drafting the same quarterback. A lot of people forget, and I know you like Michigan.
Yeah,
A lot of people forget that Justin Fields was a pass first quarterback. He had like
Yeah, he was.
45 touchdowns going into the college football playoff, and people act
Yeah,
like
he-
he's just this running quarterback. He's
Nah.
got the skill set.
So,
So why would you go and draft somebody exactly like him just to have the same situation happen?
so
again?
Dante, so let me ask you a question though. Like, put your GM hat on. If
Yep.
you was the head coach in the GM, and you know Justin Field been up and down. He never really showed you he is that guy. And you had the first overall pick, and you missed out on C.J. Stroud last year. And are you willing to pay Justin Field $50 or $55 million a year for 3 or 4 years, or draft you a rookie quarterback and keep it pushing?
I'm thinking that they would keep him and they would deal with what the Giants are dealing with Daniel
I hope
Jones.
they do keep him though. I hope they do keep his ass.
Well, check it out. Here's why I think. Here's why I think that, because the upside with Daniel Jones when he's good is so high. When you think about Justin Fields, the upside with him is so high when he's playing. If you don't sign him and you risk him going to another team, and Caleb Williams is put in the same situation, that GM looks really bad for not, or that coach and GM combo looks really bad for not keeping him at least one more year and building around him.
Yeah, I feel you, but on the back end, they got a lot of money in free agency. They can sign 2 offensive linemen.
I never understood why they kept Eberflus. I just don't understand that one.
I think Justin Fields had a lot to do with that.
Keeping Eberflus?
Yeah. I think their relationship started to get way better down the road, and he was the one guy that really believed in him. That's another reason I don't think they're going to get rid of him. Let me ask you guys a question, because the whole Justin Fields thing makes me laugh. I'm a Jaguars fan.
Okay.
I'd never wanted Trevor Lawrence. Never. He had the same red flags that I see in JJ.
Okay.
That's who I compare him to. Do you think Justin Fields does better with all the weapons in Jacksonville than he is with Chicago?
Man, you a Jacksonville fan?
Yep.
Man, your quarterback is horrible.
I'm saying that. Yeah.
Oh no. I thought he said that his quarterback was good.
No. I'm saying
no.
I wanted Justin Fields. That's who I wanted us to pick.
You know what? I think with what they've got in Jacksonville, I think Fields is better.
I think Fields is a top 10 quarterback.
Yeah, he'd have more weapons.
I think that's what I'm saying. If Fields was in Minnesota, I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm trying to say,
they're not going to trade. They're not going to trade him to Minnesota.
Addison? Huh?
They won't trade him to Minnesota.
Who knows? Our GMs, he trades with everybody in a
Bears won't do it.
I'll be right back, guys.
Mike got a point there.
The Bears won't do that. The Bears will not trade their former first-round pick to a rival.
So
that wouldn't make sense. But
Kwesi would trade with a CFL team if he could.
I said the Bears won't do it.
I like the Lions. Did we trade with the Packers too, or was it just the Lions?
Yeah, the Lions. The Packers got Christian Watson.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
And the Lions got James.
Lions not a franchise quarterback though. No draft picks.
Hey, I'm gonna say this though, man. I actually like Justin Fields, man. I think he's actually pretty good, man. I'm just saying, if he has the team around him, like the wide receivers, the outside better with T.J. Hawkinson. I know it's not going to happen because it's a division rival. They're not going to make that trade, but I think Justin Fields is better than what people think he is. That's just my opinion.
He needs weapons, and the Bears didn't do anything to help him.
What up, though? But look, that's all I'm saying is, like, to me, it make no sense. Like, you're gonna have to pay this man $50 or $55 million a year in another year. And you still don't know if he's a quarterback or not. And to pass up on all these quarterbacks, to gamble on Justin Fields again, and you'd have had the number 1 overall pick for 2 years in a row now. You'd have passed up on C.J. Stroud.
I know that.
Let's say Caleb Williams or another quarterback look like they're going to be a Hall of Famer. You're going to look real crazy.
But you want to know something, Ozo? With all respect to Stroud, in NFL circles, there's always been that knock on Ohio State quarterbacks coming into the NFL. Yeah. Stroud broke that. He broke that.
I feel you, TB, but if you do your homework on quarterbacks, you would have knew.
It does. Sometimes it doesn't matter. You can do your homework all you want. They get into the
right. Anything can happen. Anything can happen with any of
the But look, though, I feel you. But that still look bad on Chicago. Then you go.
I agree with you. Hey, Joe, I agree with you 100%, bro. Like, why would you pass up? Like, you can't mess up twice. You didn't draft CJ. You didn't draft CJ, and then you pass up on Caleb or Jaden Daniels. It's like,
and they be Hall of Famers. At this point, it's like, to me, all y'all doing is collecting draft picks. That's all y'all doing.
You're not building a. Yeah, you got to get that quarterback.
We'll see what happens because they got the most money in the North, right?
Yeah, in the NFL probably.
So now, and here's the thing: Chicago's also trying to build this thing because they're trying to get that stadium in Arlington Heights. So they're trying to get the fan base re-energized again. So it's up to polls.
Let me
figure out.
Let me ask y'all this: I made a video about
the Bears are third in cap space right now.
They're third.
I knew they.
Where's the Vikings in cap space? Where the Vikings at?
Like 14 to 15.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
13th.
But look, the Chicago Bears go out and sign them with center. I don't know what they really need on O-line. I'm just gonna say they go out and sign them 2 solidified offensive linemen, and they still go all they draft picks because the defense already good.
The defense is.
I'll tell you something right now. They're gonna put more on that defense. They're gonna put more on that, especially the defensive line.
Yeah,
don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if they're talking to Daniil Hunter.
I would be so pissed. I ain't gonna lie.
I will throw up.
Man. Well, I was just talking a video about the Lions. When did he go to the Lions, man?
You signed Daniil. With the Bears, you got
money for real.
With the Bears, you got Daniil on one side, and you Sweat on the other, and they can still
get Hutchinson and Daniil.
But they ain't got no money like that for real.
Yeah, they do.
No, Lion got to sign Brown, the quarterback, and Swill. They got to sign 3 players to $30+ million contracts.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
They don't got to sign them.
How they don't?
They can move on.
Man, they not about to move on for new franchise players. You crazy?
Well, who are the players? St. Brown? Yeah.
Jared Goff and Swill, the offensive lineman.
Only one of those that you move off from. Eventually, you're gonna have to move off of Goff.
Yeah, but he's gonna need a contract this year to be there next year.
Oh, he's a free agent. Hold on.
This is last year of his contract.
Oh, this is the last year of his contract.
Oh, it's the last year. I was about to say he's not on the list.
No, you know what'll happen? They'll play out this year, and then they'll see. They're not gonna extend it.
That man not about to play on no 1-year deal.
Well, he ain't got that kind of bargaining chip there, Zoe. He got 1 year left on his contract. If they extend him, they extend him, but they're going to have to extend their Sewell. I think Sewell is coming up.
Yes,
and if Moonra St. Brown is as good as they say he is, he's better than JJ.
He's better than JJ now.
Look though, at the end of the day, hey, Yogi, what Detroit got? Like 53 or 60?
Detroit has 57.
57, and Brown gonna do for a whole bunch of money and Sewell.
Okay, you know what though? If I'm the Lions, I ain't giving them that money.
I'm not giving. I ain't giving
them all that money.
Though, bro, we talking about the Lions, TB.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, come on, now they won the division NFC championship game. Goff about to get paid about 50 or 55 or 58.
Put it this way: the Lions will overpay for a bunch of dudes, right? And then they'll go back to being the Lions, and then they'll be talking about we overpaid for these mugs. So
yeah.
My whole thing is they better than us right now, so I ain't gonna hate them. They got a way better team.
Everybody better than us right now.
I'm just keeping it real. And like, where are we at in the NFC North right now? Like, are we last?
Fourth. When you look at the roster,
damn shame.
When you look at the roster and the cap space and everything else, we're fourth.
My whole thing is, what's up with our scouting, man? I think we just need to draft better, man.
Oh, okay.
Who's our scouting people? Who's the names of these people? I need to talk to them personally. I want to talk to them.
I brought this up years ago. The Viking scouting hasn't been the same since Scott Studwell retired.
Then he
they've got a new scouting system in there, and these guys literally don't know what they're looking for. But I can tell you right now, it is probably analytics people, which is the wrong people to have in there. Right. They're looking at numbers. They're not looking at football players because they don't know football players. So everything's done by committee now. The scouts they look at, I don't know what they're looking at.
Because Yogi had a good point.
What was your point, Yogi?
Yogi said about the 49ers how they messed up with Trey Lance and it didn't stop nothing. They just kept drafting the right players.
Yeah,
and they got to the dang on Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
like, why do we
with the Vikings? With the Vikings, they're so scared, and this goes back to the this goes back to the Wilfs being gun shy. They got burned with Christian Ponder, and they can't get past that.
That was how long ago? How long ago was that, man?
I know.
Man. We trying to win a damn Super Bowl. I don't care about that Christian Ponder stuff no more.
But that's why they're so, and
y'all know who he is?
Who?
Dak Stan. Who the fuck is that?
Is that a Lions fan? Is that
probably Dak Prescott?
Oh, somebody who's a Dak Prescott fan.
Oh, how he a Dak Prescott fan? That'd be my guess. We got Midnight in the building. What up, D Woods? Where you been at? Where you at?
Man, I don't know what's up with D Woods, man. That's my homie, man. He's part of the squad, man. Everybody that's a Viking fan is part of the squad, man. Where he at?
Squad. We call it
the squad right here, man.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
I ain't see Rap. I ain't see D Woods.
D Wood was in here. Rap was in here.
No, I'm talking about, you know what I mean.
Oh. Yeah. But the Vikings got a lot of shit. The Vikings, they can't develop players neither.
And that's on coaching.
That's another thing. You can't just draft them. Like I said before, no prospect is perfect. They said Patrick Mahomes was a project, man. they said he wasn't ready at all.
The thing that helped him was, believe it or not, Eric Bieniemy and Andy Reid. But he also had Alex Smith, I think, a year before.
Yeah.
So he had somebody to, put it this way. If you think you re-sign Kirk Cousins, he's going to help the young quarterback here. That ain't happening.
No, but look though. But Tony, I ain't gonna lie to you though. The way the Vikings are doing it is all wrong. You'll never go in the NFL draft needing a damn quarterback because people are gonna try to stick it to your ass.
But that's what happens when you have an inexperienced front office. If you have somebody,
I know that from the crib.
If you have when they got Kwesi, basically you got somebody who really doesn't know football. He's an analytics guy. You have Grigson in there, but Grigson ruined the Colts.
Well, I can't give this though. I can't give this though, TB. Last year's quarterback class was horrible.
This year's better.
Yeah, way better. Last year was trash.
Right. We gotta find a CJ Stroud. Is there any CJ Strouds in this draft? That's what I'm trying to find.
Well, here's a question for you, Mike. I got a question for you. You find your quarterback, right? Do you trust KLC to develop him?
It ain't about that. KLC can leave. We can get a new head coach.
No, but this is the thing, though, Zoe. This is what you're missing. With the quarterback, especially with a quarterback, a young player, in their psyche, he starts out with one system, and then he's got to learn another system. And if it doesn't work out with that coach, he's got to learn another system.
You got to get right with that. You got to hit on
all of these systems. That kid is going to be basically a career backup because he has to keep changing his system and his idea thing that he's got to change everything. And sometimes when you get a young kid, a young quarterback, it's too much.
Man, KLC can't develop shit. I don't think he could train a fucking dog. The fuck
I'm hard on KLC, but it was never that
hard. We talking about. Let's be for real. KLC had Nick Butler dropping back 39 fucking times in a football game.
Man. Imagine if we didn't have Justin Jefferson, man.
Nick Butler should not have been dropping back that many damn times in a football game. Then you get mad when he throws 3-4 interceptions.
How many games did we win when Jefferson was hurt? Didn't we win like 4 games when Jefferson was hurt?
Yeah, we did.
We did.
Yeah. We did. We did win without Kirk Cousins. We won a couple of games with Joshua Dobbs.
And all of a sudden, you had Dobbs making plays with his feet, and that bothered KLC.
Like I tell people,
we can't do that.
Yeah.
Hey, man. Like I tell people, man, I judge a coach off his second year. The first year, you playing in the blind. Nobody know your offense or shit. Or a quarterback or an NFL player, anybody. I judge off the second year. What are you gonna do in the second year when people got film on your ass?
I said that when he won. I said that his first year. He's gonna have to keep changing up things, and he didn't. So now he's in his third year. He's in his third year, and everybody knows this. And here's the worst thing
people talking about bringing back Madison. Like, we ain't got no true running back. Ain't nobody in NFL scared of Madison. Madison ain't had one fucking rushing touchdown last season.
Who the hell said bring back Madison?
A lot of people said that.
Who said bring back Madison? Did they not see the games last season?
Okay. Look, maybe,
we all can
okay.
I'm agree to disagree with y'all. Whoever thinks like that, I'm
okay.
no disrespect to y'all.
Okay, maybe I lied on that part though, but look,
No.
we all know
Madison's got one more year left on a 2-year
contract.
contract.
I know. That's why I said they're not gonna bring in no replacement. They're not gonna bring in no Barkley or no damn Henry.
Okay, Zoe.
D would said Barkley.
Zoe, here's the problem. KOC doesn't like to run the football, so why are you bringing in a running back? Why are you going to bring in a Barkley?
That's your people.
Excuse you? No, you in this BS too, dude. You a Viking fan. You got to be in misery just like us.
Don't mean that. Hey, just because I'm a Viking fan don't mean I'm rocking with the people who is on the Vikings. I ain't like Kirk Cousins. Day one still don't like.
Hey, you know what? You know how much grief I got for that comment?
You see what jersey I got on.
And you see how much grief I got for that comment? I said the Vikings are my team, but I don't have to like the players they got now.
No, you're not a real fan. You're not a real fan if you don't like, man. Stop it.
No, fuck that. I am a real fan. I'm down to y'all if y'all like the people.
If I'm a real fan, if you're a real fan, you can criticize your team, especially when they.
If you telling me,
we better not sign Kirk to $100 million. That's all I got to say.
It won't be 100. It'll be they're gonna sign him, I think, and that's
no.
I know, Mike. I don't want him either, but if you're thinking like the Wills, they will bring him. Hey, JJ, Cam is probably done with the injuries he's had. Cam Akers, he's done.
Achilles. He teared his Achilles. Was it Achilles?
Yeah.
Again.
I think the Vikings, what they're gonna do is. And here's the problem. Now, this is the problem with you've tied Kirk into Kwesi and KOC's regime now. You bring back Kirk for what, another 2 years. KOC's tied to him. So KOC's job depends on Kirk. You know, and you still got to build that defense. You're going to have to build the offensive line. You've got a lot of holes. This team has more holes than just quarterback.
Yeah, but hold on, wait. T-Bad. Trading JJ don't mean shit. I don't trust KOC or nobody else with no damn 3 or 4 or 5 first-round draft picks. We can't hit on 1 first-round draft picks. So I'm not trading JJ, man.
We need a whole new scouting team.
Like we need a whole new everything. Y'all talking about trading JJ not getting traded.
I ain't trading JJ. I don't care. We got to pay him. We got to pay somebody. When we gonna ever pay a superstar? He's a superstar. He's a potential all-time great. You know what I mean?
It's potential, depending on who he's got to have a quarterback that gets him the ball.
Yeah, he got to stay healthy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and he's got to stay healthy. So, I mean, it's this, just like I said, this Viking team's got more questions than answers. And it's all across on both sides of the ball. On both sides of the ball. Hell, they need
a tight end. That's another question mark.
Yeah, Hawkinson probably ain't playing till the middle of the season.
Hey, I got a question. Is that? Oh, hold on.
I want a mock.
What's your guys' thoughts on Gardner Minshew?
As a bridge,
I don't give a fuck who the bridge quarterback. Yo, you could be the bridge quarterback. I don't give a fuck who the bridge quarterback for 1 or 8 weeks in the NFL season.
I could, for Minshew, like a 1-year bridge, I could deal with that. But you've got to draft. You know, you got to draft a quarterback.
Yeah.
If you're going to bring in Minshew, you got to make sure you've got a quarterback behind him because
I'll take him.
He's Minshew, but I'll take him as a bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take him as a bridge.
This is what I think the Raiders should do. They should grab Gardner Minshew and get Urs next year from Texas.
I like Urs.
Hell no, I'm getting Shedeur Sanders next year. I made a video about that. Over Urs? Hell yeah, you crazy?
You bumped your head.
You bumped your head. What you don't like about Sanders?
I don't like him over Ewers.
Man, what? Man, hey, listen here, man. Hey, Shedeur Sanders and that team this year ain't had no damn offense or defensive line. And Sanders played good with that offense. I'm not taking over no damn, what's the fuck his name? Quinn. I like him. I like him.
Quinn Ewers.
Yeah, I like him. The Texas quarterback. I like him. I
like
him a
lot. Justin Jefferson touchdown.
Hold on, wait. Hold on, wait. Dante laughing. What's up with Shedeur Sanders and the other quarterback he said?
Wait. I'm going to guess. Let me think. I think he's going to be with me.
and say,
Yeah, I
Quinn
believe you
Ewers is
too.
better than
I believe you too.
Hey, Quinn Ewers, the only problem is he's not consistent downfield, but
What
he's
about Sanders?
Shador Sanders. I have a lot of problems with.
I
damn.
a lot.
I don't.
A lot.
I don't care. I don't care about his offensive line. This is what I'm gonna tell you what consistently I seen throughout the whole year. I seen this dude literally run around. There's film with all 22. All his receivers are open, getting open. He would run out of bounds and take a self-imposed sack for 4 yards, and his kicker came out and missed the kick by how many yards?
4 yards.
I ain't see that play. You got
because if you look at his because he likes to save his completion percentage.
Oh yeah,
man. I don't. Man, I'm not buying that shit. I'm not buying that.
It's literally on film.
I'm not buying that.
It's literally on film.
Man, I'm not buying that. So you think this man is perfectly taking the sack instead of throwing the ball out of bounds?
Yeah. Why was he so amazing the first half of the season and had a full season collapse at the end? Was that offensive line the whole season? No. You can't tell me that you're beating teams and then you just so happen not to beat teams.
So hold on, wait a minute. So
hey
what
guys,
are you saying here? So
you telling me? No, I'm out of here. You guys take care. Have a good night.
All right, bro. So look though. So you telling me Sanders won't be better this year?
Having the 116th recruiting class doesn't say that you're going to be.
I'm saying I don't know what they should do. I'm saying, do you think you know who his offense coordinator is now, right?
I don't care. He's still gonna have those. This dude literally said in an interview, "I don't like throwing choice routes." What do you think the NFL is full of?
Choice routes.
Come on, Shador. That is a bad look on a quarterback. You're telling me. Yes, you're telling me that, hey, okay, man, listen, if I'm a wide receiver, I got 10 yards. I can either run a dig or inside, depending on where the safety's lined up. Oh, no, I can't make that decision. Are you serious? So you got a defensive reading problem. That's what it is.
Doing that. Hey, listen. At the end of the day, man, he is a young kid right now. And next year, I'm pretty sure his answer will be way different than what last year, man.
I don't even worry about that draft. I worry about this draft. I don't care about that draft. I want my quarterback.
You need to. You might get your quarterback. You might get your quarterback in next year's draft.
I'm not trying to wait till then I gotta deal with Kirk Cousins another season.
It might not be Kirk. It might not be Kirk, bro.
Bro,
hey, I'm gonna ask Fishing a question. Hey, Fishing, would you like Quinn over Aiden? What's his last name? O'Connell?
Sanders?
No, Aiden O'Connell.
I like Texas quarterback though. I like him. Don't get me wrong. I like him a lot.
Y'all trying to do a mock?
Aiden O'Connell's upside is really high though. Yeah. When it was in college, Aiden O'Connell when he was at Purdue, it was really high.
He said, "Drop the link, yo, boy Fisher." I don't know who he is.
Fisher.
Hey,
who
the best defensive tackle? Dante, in your opinion?
Dwayne Carter.
Right now, I know it can change. Who's the best defensive tackle right now, in your opinion?
Dwayne Carter from Duke.
See, I told you Duke is that team, bro. I told you.
Man, look, Dante, man, stop that, man. Stop going out the box all the time, bro. Stop that.
I'd rather be wrong by myself than be wrong in a group of people.
Though. I'm talking shit though, but look.
I do my own evaluation, sir.
Hey, how you feel about Leonard Taylor from Miami?
Up and down. Beginning of the season was kind of like this. I tell you what, he's very comparable to he had a team, not a teammate, but Gregory Rousseau that came out of Miami too. That's who he reminds me of. Just like physically a freak. I feel the same way. Who the
player? You could put
Gregory Rousseau from on the Bills. He used to play on Miami. Gregory Rousseau had a really good year. The other edge rusher in Miami.
Man, I don't know.
All right, I'm sorry. And Buffalo.
Oh.
They both played at Miami.
I like Lucas.
How you spell his last name?
Rousseau?
Yeah. You know how you spell that?
Rousseau.
Oh, yeah, I play on the football game. I play with him on the football game.
Yeah, he's that big, tall, lanky dude.
He get down too.
Down. Yeah, he's crazy good. But he's kind of like what I look at, Leonard Taylor as too. It's like,
but Taylor, D tackle, ain't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, but Gregory Rousseau played 3 tech as well at Miami.
Oh,
So
okay.
We need
I
that.
mean,
we
he
need
was
it
he was
all,
all over
man.
the
Give
place.
me the best. Give me the
The
best, man.
reason why I
I just want the
compared
best, man.
the reason why I compared them is because like Leonard Taylor has all the tools to be good.
Right.
Yeah,
He's just
I like him.
you know who I think he reminds me of, and even though he's an edge rusher, Tyree Wilson that got drafted to the Raiders last year from Texas Tech.
Newton, thank you, Cheese. I didn't get your name, but yeah, Newton's my the best in my opinion.
That's Hayden.
What up, fishing?
Yeah. Fish, man, where your face at?
Who that?
Is this a bot?
What's up, man?
Fish.
Man, you gotta show your face, man. I'm thinking you a bot.
You a bot?
Oh,
There you go.
okay,
Yeah, I
man.
thought you was a
Okay,
bot.
you real. You a real person. Okay,
What's
man.
it do? What's good?
I'm a real person.
Okay, shit. I thought he might have been a bot. Yeah.
We don't want no bots on here. You know what I'm saying?
Hell
What
yeah.
what's y'all's infatuation with Quinn Ewers? I just gotta know.
That's
not
them.
me, brother. I know, not me.
Oh no,
I like the way he played. Though I ain't gonna lie. I like the way he played.
I ain't worried about none of that.
I mean, I do too.
I don't like that hit he took during the season, the past season when he fucked up his shoulder. But you know, he probably learned from that. But I like the way he played. He can play football. I like the way he played.
Hey, can I ask y'all something? How do y'all feel about Jaden Daniels?
I was just about to ask the same question.
How y'all feel about Jaden Daniels?
How y'all like Jaden Daniels?
Well, I ain't gonna lie. They could go after me real quick.
And I like him too. I love
Daniels straight though. He need to work on some things because he ain't had a lot of passing yard in college football. But I like Jaden Daniels though.
I just don't want him to get hurt, man. He just, I don't know, man. He got to get.
But one thing about Jaden Daniels is he gonna learn the lesson after he get hit. He gonna
learn. He gonna have to. He going to.
He gonna know how to.
He didn't learn his lesson in college. You know, he was like one of the most hit quarterbacks.
Like, but they don't hit. But
I thought that was Drake May.
No, Jaden Daniels was one of the most hit quarterbacks. He does not slide ever.
How?
And he's tiny.
Nope.
Yeah, he's tiny. How tall is he? I'm trying to figure out. Like,
I think he's like 6'2".
6'3". He just skinny, y'all think.
He's skinny. He is skinny though. I like him though. I like him. He's my second. I goes Caleb and Jaden for me. So
you don't like Jaden Daniels, do you, Dante?
I'll tell you what I think about Jaden, and not that you should just trust my opinion, but I think Jaden Daniels has one of the best deep balls of any quarterback in the country coming out. But as far as like consistency, I just don't think he's got anything with it. As far as his like running, he runs when he shouldn't have to run. He's bad in the intermediate game. That's kind of where I'm at with him.
When we watched him last night, and I felt like we watched so much tape on Jaden Daniels, just him going against different defensive players that we've been watching. But Jaden Daniels, like Fishin said, that intermediate game, I don't know if he's just like totally scared of like throwing it in the middle of the field for whatever freaking reason. It's either I see the first down, I'm going to run it, and then I'm going to get hit too, which is going to cause a fumble in the NFL.
That's what I'm scared of, Dante. That's what I'm scared of, man.
But the downfield throwing, his mechanics, excellent. Yeah. Don't have a problem. He has like
got to get down.
He has the opposite problem with Quinn Ewers.
He's got one of the best. He's got one of the best deep balls in the country, and Quinn Ewers. In the contrast, like Quinn Ewers he throws moon balls. It's like that's not. Neither of those things are sustainable in the NFL. That's my problem with those guys.
Hey, how you feel about Michael Penix? I like him a lot.
Michael Penix has lasers, but his footwork is terrible.
I think Dante said that, or did Mike say that?
And you don't like Drake May. I'm assuming you don't like Drake May either, right? Fishing.
Well, so here's the thing: like, there's no sure thing in this QB class, even though it's so deep. Like, there's no sure thing. Like Penix, no sure thing. Jaden Daniels, no sure thing. Like, there's no sure thing. The closest thing that you can get to a sure thing in this QB class is Bo Nix and Caleb Williams. Those are the closest things you can get to a sure thing.
Not Michael Penix.
No,
They
no.
said the footwork is jacked up from the floor up.
They said Patrick Mahomes' footwork was fucked up.
Look, man,
a lot of people
I
said that.
watched him. I watched him throw it, and he's great. He's got a great arm, man. He throws lasers, but he is very. He's terrible in the pocket. Terrible. He's terrible in the pocket.
Who? Michael Penix?
Yeah.
Wow.
Drake is good in the pocket, right?
I don't know, Fishing. I think we disagree there. I think that's where he does his best work.
I think Michael Penix is I don't know. I won't say terrible in the pocket, but I think that he could make things happen where maybe it's the system he's in. I don't know, but he could do a lot more with what he was given if he had some mobility or tried to be mobile with what he was doing.
What up, Dilly?
See,
there's more than 6 Dilly. We're streaming on 3 channels, so you guys don't see everybody's
subscribe
chat.
to everybody's channel, man. Subscribe to Yogi Page. Yogi, drop them links. Subscribe to Mike Sports Vibe. Subscribe to East Coast Grind. Dante shit. Gridiron. And y'all on Fish, y'all on the same shit, ain't y'all? The same
Yeah, I appreciate you letting me in here, by the way.
Oh, no problem. I just want to hear what people gonna say, man.
You part of the squad, man. I keep saying everybody that's vibing with us is part of the squad, man.
I don't know, man. I'm like, I think Michael Penix gonna be one of the best quarterbacks in this NFL draft class for real.
I don't disagree.
I don't care about I don't care about the footwork because Patrick Mahomes ain't got the best footwork, and both of them quarterbacks threw for over 4,500 yards back to back in college football.
They can learn from whoever when they their next level too.
So I agree with you, Zoe. I really do, because like he improves every single year, right? And I agree with your sentiment that he could be the best. When I'm just evaluating, that's like,
oh no,
you cross that out, like you're like,
oh
no, his footwork is terrible. But again, do you go and fix that if it's something that's working and run into a Tim Tebow issue? Because a lot of people said the same thing about Tim Tebow's arm.
You told Tebow?
No. I'm saying like when Tebow got into the league, everybody said his arm was terrible.
Yeah,
but his arm was more his arm was more accurate and better before he got fixed by that quarterback coach, and then he was even worse. So it's like one of those situations. Do you just let him ride out with the ugly footwork if it's working? Or do you go and fix that and risk him being even worse?
If it works, shit, let it go. If it
that's what, it's all subjective.
If it work out, shit, I don't care how ugly your shit is. You can have both your foot looking inside, throwing that motherfucker.
Yeah, well, it's I mean, it's not sustainable, but yeah, it can work.
How? I mean, but Fish, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
You say not sustainable though, right? But they said the exact same thing about Patrick Mahomes and his footwork.
Yeah, but he's mobile though. Michael Penix is not running around the field like Pat Mahomes. I mean, he just isn't.
He can though, and that's what I was trying to tell Fishing and them. I was like, he can be mobile, but that's not his.
That attributes to the system he was in college. Like, so it's not to say that he couldn't just turn out in the NFL and just start running around like that. It's not to say that, but in college, like he was not like he was. It almost seemed like he was forced to stay in the pocket. Like
so, Fish,
but it's just the system.
So, Fish, who your best quarterback in this NFL draft class? Your top three. Your top 3 quarterbacks you name is gonna be them guys in the NFL.
Caleb Williams, number 1. Bo Nix, number 2. And then
I want to hear.
Caleb Williams, Bo Nix, and
Michael Penix.
Michael Pratt, number 3.
What?
What up, Viking funeral?
You meant Michael Penix?
No, Michael Pratt.
Man, stop that! Stop this! Stop that! What the fuck, Michael Pratt?
Hey, but at the end of the day,
you got they ain't ready for the Michael Pratt talk. I tried to slip it in on them like January 1st. The Vikings were world ain't ready for that Michael Pratt talk yet.
Damn.
Shameless plug. Sliders. Michael Pratt. Ultimate breakdown on my channel. Go watch.
You did? Oh, you did one already on him?
Mm-hmm.
I gotta watch that one, dog. But damn, Michael Pratt over Michael Penix.
Y'all think I'm tripping?
Man, what the
Tripping
fuck?
till you watch it, you're like,
what game?
okay.
What game do y'all see with Michael Pratt? That's y'all love from him.
Go watch
every game, every single game.
He the Notre Dame quarterback, right?
Michael Pratt is Tulane's quarterback.
Oh, I'm thinking about Sam
Hartman.
Yeah. Sam Hartman is number 4, by the way, for me. Sam Hartman number 4.
No matter what, there's no perfect prospect. There has to be development when they get drafted. So they have to go to the right team with the right coach, the right development team. Because like I said, perfect example. Patrick Mahomes supposedly wasn't a good prospect in a lot of people's eyes. And look, so it just depends on the coaching, the team that's built around them, and developing these players.
And what happened? And what happened with Patrick Mahomes, Mike?
Yeah, but he was.
Well, did he sit behind Alex Smith? I think for the first, or did Alex Smith get hurt? I'm trying to remember, but I know Alex Smith was the starter. Right, right. But he got hurt, and then he got in, and he was doing his thing, man. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah.
So,
it all.
But CJ Stroud, look at him as an example, though. Dante and Fisher. Like, a lot of people hated on him because he went to Ohio. He goes to Texas. Texas, you know what I mean? The Texans, they only won 3 games the season prior. He goes to the Texans and makes that team a playoff team in the hardest conference in the NFL.
We called that. We said that he was a bona fide starter.
No, I didn't say no. I'm just saying a lot of people.
I get it.
You know what I mean? Said he wasn't going to be nothing because he went to Ohio. And I'm like, man, are y'all not seeing what this man is doing? But, you know what I mean? Everybody got their own opinion. You know what I mean?
Here's when you hit him with this. You hit him with this, Mike. And this is what I always said. Now, I'm just saying that, we never had a doubt that CJ Stroud was going to be good. It's lazy analysis when you say that somebody's school history is going to be based off of what they're going to do in the future. I hate that.
Right. I was like,
that's what you tell them. Man. It's lazy analysis. You're going to tell me that somebody's not going to be good because they came from a school of just quarterback. And unfortunately for Ohio State, you can say this too. Ohio State has had quarterbacks that have gone religiously in the first round, a bad team, bad team. And sometimes they're going to do bad because they're on a bad team, right? It just is the natural progression of things.
Justin Fields.
What would Dwayne Haskins would have did with the Commanders if he was still alive? Because his trajectory was going up. We never know. He could have broke the mold right there. We were one quarterback away from saying that Ohio State quarterbacks suck in their history. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what's crazy? Like going back to Patrick Mahomes, do you think he would have been if he had to start right away? Do you think he would have been as successful like CJ Stroud is his first year in the NFL? Probably. I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. I just think it really just depends on like the team and just the development, man. Like for real. Like
it does depend on that type of stuff. But you sit there and you see like Jordan Love.
Oh yeah,
Jordan Love just had a really good year. I mean, like, and it's because he sat back. Like, you can't sit here and expect every prospect at quarterback to just sit there and just be drafted and just start automatically. Look at Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence has not been playing that good. Like
that motherfucker ain't shit.
Joe Burrow started right away, right? Did Joe Burrow start right away?
Well, and there is.
And people never want to say that he was an Ohio State quarterback. People tend to forget.
But there is players that can step into the league and just start automatically. There are players like that. But to say that every player is, it's just not true.
No way.
So people tend to forget that about Joe Burrow, that he was an Ohio State quarterback. So technically, he broke the mold on Ohio State quarterbacks. If you really want to be technical about it,
no, I disagree with that though.
And Justin Fields was a Georgia quarterback.
No, Justin. Who you just say?
Justin Fields was Georgia's quarterback, and their quarterback room was deep with Jamie Newman, Stetson Bennett was there, Carson Beck was still there. Like people tend to forget that. Like,
but Joe Burrow got hit. He got hit polished from LSU though.
He was only there he played the later half of the season the previous year, and then one solid season. But I'm just saying,
I feel you.
You want to paint the full picture on like even Jalen Hurts. People are like, okay, he's a Oklahoma quarterback. Or they never want to say that he was an Oklahoma quarterback. They always want to say he's an Alabama quarterback. And
Alabama, right.
But they never want to acknowledge how good he was at Oklahoma and that he made and that he was in Lincoln Riley's offense. It's people pick and choose what they want. So if we want to pick the full picture, Justin Fields was Georgia. Joe Burrow was Ohio State before they came into the situation that they were in.
Right. People also forget Justin Fields had a shit season at LSU before his final season. His final season at LSU was immaculate. It was amazing. It was one of the best seasons of a college football quarterback that ever. But the year before,
better season.
Go back and look. It was terrible.
Zappi broke his records the next year, and he played at Western Kentucky.
yeah. But what I'm saying is though, like, I mean, you can go back to like their final year or where they played from, and in the transfer portal, like it just makes it more complicated, which I understand. So it makes it harder to follow. But these quarterbacks and these people, like just for example, like let's say Cam Ward at Miami just goes off this year. He's going to be number one. I think we'll say number one, but he's going to be a top on a lot of people's draft boards.
If Miami goes undefeated and is a college football playoff, he would go number one overall because they would say Cam Ward was the reason why they got there because Miami has sucked for years.
Exactly, but we watched film on Cam Ward, and so we know. But and it's still left to be seen. But at the same time, we know like some tendencies. But so it's like
it's a lot of factors.
It's a lot of factors, but you can't predetermine a quarterback like.
What's Sanders going to do when Cam Ward's projected to go higher than him next year?
So what? All right, Fisher, what did you say about Drake May? I didn't hear you. Did you say do you think he's going to be a bust?
No, I never said that. Drake May is actually what me and Dante disagree with. I think Drake May is one of the more pro-ready quarterbacks that I think. I do still think he has issues, but he's got issues forcing the ball and trying to run it.
Pro-ready by staying there and getting hit and throwing the interception while you're getting hit.
That's what I say. Hey, I'm
that's
saying,
not being. Come on, Fishing. That's not being pro-ready. I'm sorry. That's not being pro-ready.
Hey, listen. So the way I look at it, I just think he has the traits to be a Joe Burrow-esque type player in the NFL.
Hold on now.
I never heard you say this. Where is this coming from?
Hold on now. Let's go.
I said good.
Drake May all day, baby. Let's go.
Oh no, it ain't no guarantee. Don't get it twisted.
This dude got problems. Guarantee for none of these prospects. I like Drake May.
All you had to do was say Joe Burrow and Drake May's name in the same sentence.
Hey, that's all I hear.
That's on the train.
Y'all crazy. Hey, no, that was just a pro comp. I mean, I still think he got a lot of stuff to work on. I mean,
Drake May a day one starter.
But he has the potential. If he can fix those issues, he can be pretty good.
Can anybody tell me a quarterback that can sit in the pocket and throw the ball like Joe Burrow? Like if you had to give me any comp, Bo Nix, yeah, and plus he got the mobility. But give me somebody else. Like, can anybody do that?
I don't agree with you on the most pro ready. What has he done as pro ready? What has he done as pro ready though? I don't understand.
Oh,
he's done nothing.
Don't start something.
He's done nothing. Dump off. And Mac Brown's offense, and then barely being able to throw it down the field. And let's get it. If you want to talk about painting the full picture, Omarion Hampton having a great running back that nobody talks about, 1,400 yards and 20 touchdowns, definitely helps you be successful. Does it not?
Absolutely.
Yeah, Drake May is just okay. I'm not taking a quarterback that is just going to sit there in the pocket and get crunched and throws an interception. That's not playing quarterback. That's trying to be a playmaker and trying to look like the hot boy and getting your team in a tough position. And then Omarion Hampton comes out there and runs an 18-yard run, and everybody's like, "Oh, Drake May's amazing by throwing another first down right after." Nah, bro. That I can't. Yeah. I can't with that. No, Drake May is not pro.
Look, and that's
Hayden Empire. What up? How would you feel if the Vikings picked Bo Nix at 11?
I would go to NFLshop.com and buy his jersey.
I'll be hyped.
I will be on your show
man.
every single week.
I'm riding with my squad regardless who we draft, bro. That's how I feel. That's how I'm coming, man. It don't matter who we draft.
Hey,
I think he's so perfect for you guys. It's not even funny.
Hey, I tell you what, if we draft Bo Nix, Dante, and he don't pan out, I'm on your ass.
I can only go by the analysis. I don't mind being wrong, but what I see is what I see, bro. I've made plenty of apology videos being wrong about people, including your boy Ivan
I like Bo Nix over Drake May.
I don't mind being wrong.
I like him over Drake May.
What is every Viking fans? What have y'all been clamoring for? Y'all want a mobile quarterback? There you go.
Mobile quarterback is going to be able to get into your number one receiver and not be scared in the pocket, having a less than ideal offensive line. Bo Nix.
Hey,
yeah,
he's the guy.
I'm gonna take your
absolutely.
word.
And why does everybody think he sucks in the SEC? Why is this a myth? And then the other thing is, oh, he's so old. Y'all know Jaden Daniels and Michael Penix Jr. are the same age, right?
How old is Bo Nix?
I don't know.
How old is Bo Nix?
Bo Nix like
21. Bo Nix is 24. Michael Penix is 23.
All right, now
it's not that far behind, dog.
Now,
and Michael Penix 23, Jaden Daniels 23.
They're like 23, 24
though. Is he a starter right now? If the Vikings drafted him with the 11th overall pick in the 2024 NFL draft, would you start Bo Nix?
It depends if you keep Kirk.
Your offensive coordinator that you have now likes running a spread. Who do you think runs the spread better than anybody in the country last year? Bo Nix. It's the most NFL-ready playbook that everybody runs now. Bo Nix. He runs it to a T. He only threw 3 interceptions last year. Only got sacked 5 times. And that wasn't because of his offensive line. That's because he was mobile and being able to make plays.
4,500 yards, 45 touchdowns.
Oh, snap.
Led the nation in yards.
And 91.2 QBR.
How do y'all feel about Bo Nix?
Me?
I like Bo Nix.
You don't like Bo Nix? Or
I like Bo Nix.
I'll put it this way. Last year when I do jersey swaps, Bo Nix was the first one I did.
Yep.
That's just my opinion.
Me and Yogi been talking about Bo Nix and Matt Corral.
Yeah.
I think Yogi was on the train with us the first time we watched the film. He was like, "Yep, he's good, man. What the hell?" Yep. I don't know why people are projecting him so low. I don't understand what Bo Nix had to do. You were the best quarterback the last 2 years statistically. You were a better quarterback in the games that you lost. That's crazy. All people see is he lost against Washington. Well, I guess Bo Nix is the one that plays defense as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just crazy to me that like the dude is on and then because he lost 3 times in a row to Washington, 1 last year and 2 this year, people were like, he can't beat that one team. That's it. Bo Nix on 3rd down, like Two Evil saying, Bo Nix on 3rd down was the best in the country by far. Your boy JJ was 2nd, but his volume was way lower. He had less volume than Bo Nix on 3rd down. So, but anyways, I mean, if you just want to have a comparison of what he can do to get your team to, every game is about getting that 1st down and going down the field, right? He does it.
I'm not choosing Bo Nix over Drake May. I'm not choosing Bo Nix over. I'm just not doing it, man. That's just my opinion. You know what I mean? Like I said, my 3, Caleb, Jaden, Drake / Michael Penix, they tied for 3rd. I can't choose one.
I feel you. I understand, and I respect your.
Bo Nix is 4th. Or
tell me what.
And JJ is 5.
Why do you like Drake? Yeah, why do you like Drake so much? I'm just curious.
I just like his swag, man. How he carries himself, man. Like when it comes to him, like you was talking about how he takes a lot of hits, but I just like the confidence that he got to learn to throw it away sometimes and get down on the ground and take a sack. But I like the confidence when I remember when he was playing Duke, it was like 3rd and 5 or whatever. And man, stop hating, bro. It's one of the teams he went against. Stop hating, bro. Let me just tell you about this play. It was like 3rd and 5 or whatever, and he was getting tackled, and he had so much confidence and so much strength to stay upright and throw it to his wide receiver on the numbers and it was a big crucial play. That game went to double overtime, and that was one of the crucial plays to win that game. So I like his confidence to just be like, yo, if I take the sack, the game could possibly be over, or I can win this game. And he took that throw, he took that chance, and that's why I like Drake May. It was that, and he didn't have like the greatest game. He had 2 rushing touchdowns, he had 1 throwing touchdown, he had 1 interception. He didn't have the best game, you know what I mean? But he got the dub. He put his team on his back, and he got the dub. So that's why I like him. I like his confidence.
I can name 2 or 3 times Bo Nix did that in every single game.
Yeah, so here's my.
You could, but I mean, that's true. I mean, you probably can. I like Bo Nix too, but I like Drake.
Same thing. The same thing with Sam Hartman. People don't like Sam Hartman.
I'm not going to hate on Sam Hartman because I don't know about him. But I don't know about him, so I'm not going to hate on him.
When I tell you about Sam Hartman, name one good receiver on his team. You can name Joe Alt.
I can't. Oh, my bad, Hayden. I didn't see you down there.
Oh, you're fine. You
What's up?
Oh, we got cheese in here.
Yes.
You can name Andre Estime, but you can't name a receiver that was great for that team. And what's part of being a quarterback is being able to have consistent weapons too. They're supposed to make you look good.
That's true.
But
that's true.
Against the Ohio State game, where Ohio State came in and won that game for him, there was like 3 drops in a row that Sam Hartman put the ball on the money and his receivers didn't catch. And then Ohio State went down the field and they scored. It's crazy.
Okay. Yeah, I like Bo Nix, man. I ain't.
But here's my thing. Like you just mentioned, like you brought up one game and one moment about why you like Drake May, but you didn't bring up like a whole reason why you like Drake May. You brought up a game and a moment.
I was just watching the highlights, and that was just the one game that I was watching that stuck out to me.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it went to double overtime, and he had to put his team on his back to win that game. They would have lost that game to Duke. They could have definitely lost that game.
I'm not saying Drake May is not a playmaker, and like I just said, I mean, I think he's more. I like him more than most people do.
I was say you gotta elaborate.
I think he has debatably the best arm in this draft. That's just my opinion. I think he has the best arm talent probably in this draft.
He doesn't have to Caleb. That's absolutely not true. I mean, Jaden Daniels has way better of an arm.
Oh yeah.
Jaden Daniels' arm is nuts.
They're the opposite of each other. Jaden Daniels downfield accuracy is great. Drake May over intermediate is good.
Right. That's exactly true. Opposite. Yeah, that's exactly true. They're 2 different quarterbacks, like literally exact opposites. Okay. But like I said, man, like, if you say one play about why you like a player, it just doesn't hold weight. Like if you can say a lot of
I watched a few highlights. That's just the one that stood out to me. Like when I was watching like the whole game, like the whole highlights of just watching whole game. But I was watching highlights through like when he was playing against Clemson, and I was watching highlights throughout the season. But I was just like, that's just the one play that stood out to me when I was watching the whole game throughout that whole game, the double overtime. But
yeah, no, I got you. I mean, like I understand. Like some highlights can pop out on film. I mean, look at Anthony Richardson. I mean, come on now. Like, so you can see a lot of stuff off highlights, but when you look at a quarterback's overall play through a whole season, that's what you think about. Like, how valuable is this player? How good is he as a quarterback? How good is he going to be consistently at the next level?
You'll never know, though. NFL and college is 2 different things. You'll never know, regardless of how many highlights you
That's why Jaden Daniels is great in college.
Let me finish what I'm saying. You'll never know how good a college quarterback's going to be until they get into the NFL. You can look at as many highlights and do all the studies you possibly want. It doesn't guarantee, I think he's going to be a good quarterback because he's doing all this in college. It doesn't matter. Or he's not doing all this in college, but he possibly can do good in the NFL. There's probably quarterbacks that didn't have a good college career, but didn't get into the NFL. They're one of the best quarterbacks. You know what I mean? So you'll never know which prospect is going to be good until they make it to the NFL, because there's so many factors when it comes to the team they go to and the team development. So you could look at all the highlights you want, This is just speculation for everybody. Nobody knows which quarterback is going to plan out in the NFL. You could just go by these highlights and just hope the best. Whoever your team drafts, they plan out. Because like I said, they said that they was dogging out Patrick Mahomes when he got drafted. But what did he do? He sat behind Alex Smith for a couple of years. Andy Reid's one of the best offensive-minded head coaches probably of all time, one of them, and magic. So you just never know, regardless of how many highlights, how many games you break down and film, you'll never really know until they get on that football field because, like you said, the NFL is way faster. So you just gotta speculate. It's all of people's opinion, and it's not a guarantee. That's what I'm trying to say. You just gotta put them in the best situation to be successful by having a running game, by having an offensive line, by having a quarterback, by having this and having that. You never know which of these quarterbacks is going to be good. That's all I'm saying.
Exactly.
But that was just the one play that stood out to me, that Duke play. But I looked at a lot of highlights that when the pinpoint accuracy. I know he threw some interceptions. I know he made some bad throws. Obviously, all these quarterbacks make bad throws and bad decisions. You know what I mean? But what I was seeing, I'm like, whoa, I like this guy. He has the potential. He's young. He's only 21. He's 6'4", 200 pounds. He can scramble. He's a dual threat quarterback. There's a lot of potential there. He could be a bust. But in my eyes, I think he has the potential to possibly be a good quality quarterback if he goes to the right team.
Yeah, I don't believe that. I think when you watch film in college about quarterbacks, I think it's very easy to determine if they're going to be good in the NFL.
So why did why did Tom Brady become? What was Tom Brady drafted?
Well, listen.
Hold on. Let me break some things down. Just because you watch film, that guarantee that's a higher chance for him to be successful. So in Patrick Mahomes' draft, who got drafted before him?
A lot of people.
Who got drafted before him?
Mitchell Bixby.
First of all,
and they thought that he could be more successful than Patrick Mahomes. That's why they drafted him.
He was drafted number 9
overall
in the first round, by the way. So let's not act like he wasn't drafted for his athleticism and all that.
You said what?
Pat Mahomes. Pat Mahomes was drafted number 9 overall.
Yeah, but he wasn't the first quarterback, dude. That's what I'm saying. Because they thought that he wasn't that guy. But he went to the right.
I'm gonna give you this credit though, because you are correct about saying that. Like you never know. Like look at Brock Purdy. Like you are correct in saying that. Like some people just stand out.
Look at some people, Peyton Manning and Ryan Leaf. Look at all these quarterbacks that were potentially really good, and people they watching all these films and all this and breaking it down, but they're bust. And then the quarterback that gets drafted after them turn out to be the quarterback. Look at all the quarterbacks I don't know Tom Brady.
I really don't know what to tell you other than that this stuff just happens. This is football. Like this stuff happens. Like the only thing you can do as far as
efficient. This is pointless.
It's just speculation.
We're just this is a pointless argument. Like Mike's
I'm not arguing. I'm just saying because you're making it as if you watched all these films and you study these quarterbacks, oh well, you're going to know that they're going to be a good quarterback. That's not true, dude. You can watch all the film you want. Doesn't mean it's going to play analysis.
Yeah, no, you don't. Nobody knows
because the next level is different. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The players are much better. You could try all your analysis all you want. Doesn't matter. It's the same thing like basketball. Who got drafted before Michael Jordan? They thought he was better than Michael, but who was better? It doesn't matter. It's the eye test and just the luck of the draw. Everything is different in the professionals, dude. You can't just go by analysis and think that all the analysis is facts. You could just go by your opinion and hope the best. Like I said, your team drafts the right quarterback and they develop that player and hope that he is that guy. It's just all speculation and opinion.
Yeah, so that's what I do. So when I'm recruiting players, there's certain intangibles that I look for when I'm trying to recruit players for my team. There's certain intangibles, and a lot of teams have that. They have like will this quarterback fit my system? It's a coin flip, but there's certain things that you look for in certain players, and you're not going to hit on everyone, and it's not going to be
you're not going to know.
Yeah. So, but when I'm watching film, so when I look at D2, D3 film, trying to recruit people for the semi-pro or the arena team, you look at certain things. Then once you get them into the building, you get the pads on. Can the motherfucker make a tackle?
Right.
Can you do that?
All that analysis don't mean nothing in the NFL. Well, you could try to make an educated guess, but that don't mean nothing. When these people get to the NFL, they could be a scrub.
Let me just say one thing, Mike. And all respect to you, man. Like I'm not really disagreeing with you technically, but all I'm saying is when you are looking at a player out of college, especially if you do watch college, all you can really do is sit there and watch and see what they're good at and what they do and how they would translate to the next level. You're correct when you say that they got to go to their correct team, to their correct scheme. Like, you're correct saying that. But I mean, as far as evaluating players, like that's really all you can do is like do your best at evaluating how they are and what they're good at. Like, so as far as like saying
in college, you could think that they're good at it. That they could be good enough to be in the next level.
No. Well, what they're good at in college that's completely true. Like we definitely watch that. But as far as like NFL draft season, because that's what it is right now, that's when we talk about
you gotta go to school on Monday.
Can it translate? What's it going to translate to? Where could it fit in, Bill? So that's kind of where I'm at. So I'm not saying you're wrong at all, and I hope you understand that. But I am saying that it's definitely it's situational. So yeah. That's
it depends on the best situation these dudes go on. Like
it is.
So we can. Here's my thing. I agree with you, Yogi, that your evaluation is how I evaluate stuff too. I can sit here and watch the film until my face turns blue, right? But I have to understand the scheme that they play in, which I know the Vikings are moving to a scheme where they're going to be running the read option a lot now. Who is the best quarterback to fit with you guys? I totally believe Bo Nix is that guy. Do I think that Sam Hartman will fit for you guys? Hell no. He's a pro-style quarterback. Why would he want to go to the Vikings and totally screw your whole operation up? This is where things could be subjective, right? Even though I know Skull Mafia pointed out the Ivan Pace thing. I want these dudes. I want all of them to do well. You just don't know. It totally kicked people in the nuts when he went to the Vikings and when homie got signed as your defensive coordinator, and he totally believed in that kid and he changed. The one thing I always say, I don't want any of these kids to do bad. And it always depends on the system. And he has the intangibles to do well. But as far as when I make a big board, it's who I believe are the top players in the draft. Versus when I do mock drafts, who is the best player to go to that team in this scheme fit. That's why it's not so popular sometimes. It's like, who was my number one running back last year? Muhammad Ibrahim.
Yep.
Is Muhammad Ibrahim working?
No.
No. Go to the.
He got hurt.
Yeah. And he ruined, like his career is over.
Yeah.
I personally thought he was the best running back. Went to the Lions, tried to do his thing, got hurt twice, retired.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So yeah, watching film gives you a good aspect on what the player is good at.
Mm-hmm. And then I got a question for you Vikings fans. I know we've been talking about quarterback and all that. What do you want to happen at running back? Because you got Madison up on contract, I believe. Akers up on contract, I believe. Do you want to bring in a veteran guy?
Akers a free agent.
I would get Barkley in a heartbeat.
Or Henry. I like Henry.
Or do you want to go in the draft? You got a very talented running back draft room here.
Nah, we need a veteran running back.
I like Trey Benson.
Benson, that's my guy too, Yogi.
I like dude from Notre Dame.
What about Oregon? Irvin? What about Irvin?
Hey, Hayden, you like this. I like dude from Wisconsin too.
Braylon Allen, my guy. Yeah. I will say this. I feel like for you guys, I wouldn't go more power. I would go more a running back who can be used in the pass game. So I would stay away from a guy like Braylon Allen, who really never was used in the pass game at Wisconsin until this year, and he barely didn't even get the ball at all. I think he only had like 1 or 2 catches this year for Wisconsin. So I would go a guy like Bucky Irving. I would look in more that direction.
Yeah, I like Bucky too.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
But
as
Madison
far as
to
running
me
back?
is not him.
Yeah.
But yeah, out the passing game, that's why I like Barkley.
I think in this class, the more I watch him, and I watched some film on him last night again. Georgia's running back Dijon Edwards is the best running back in this class that nobody's talking about.
Oh no,
Yeah.
Don't disrespect Marshawn Lloyd like that.
But Marshawn Lloyd is up and down when he plays in the games. Like we saw him in practice be amazing, but he played in the Senior Bowl game and didn't do shit.
That's true, but goddamn, I mean,
That's what I'm saying. But that's what we're saying, Fisher. There's good practice players, or there's good players in a specific scheme, and then there's good all around players.
I
like
get it.
Dijon Edwards, he hasn't had a bad year. He was plagued by the fact that when Kendall Milton was coming back, he got replaced, even though he averaged 5.4 yards a carry. Then you watch him in practice and he's good. Then you watch him in the games and he's good. The dude is the complete package. That's what I'm saying. I would love to ask this dude the question, like, were you ever given the chance to compete against Kendall Milton, or were you just a bona fide backup the whole time? Yeah. What would Dijon Edwards look like on a team that needs a running back right now in college if he would have stayed one more year? I would be for sure that dude probably would run for 1,400 yards and about 20 touchdowns.
Yeah,
he's that damn good.
With
he would not
opportunity,
run 1,400 yards.
He's my favorite running back in this class, hands down. He'll be number one. People look at my list like they did with Sam Hartman and be like, "What the hell?" But if he turns out being good, but if he turns out being good, I mean, the games are there where he did start until Kendall Milton got there.
He's like a James Cook.
He's like a James Cook.
He's James Cook.
Dijon Edwards played for
James Cook.
Okay, that's who she talking about.
What you think about Frank Gore?
Frank Gore Jr.
Hey, I really like Frank Gore.
He got the genes.
Yeah, I like him.
Or the bull from Michigan. What's the bull? So what's the bull?
Blake Horn.
Blake Horn.
Blake Horn's size is what's going to kill him in this draft. It's not the fact he doesn't have the ability; it's just his size. He's gonna be looked at until Austin Eckler until he does Austin Eckler things and becomes a number one guy. I love Blake Horn. I got GMs are just not gonna like him. That's what's gonna happen. Oh, he's too small.
Well,
they're gonna look for big boys like Andrick Estime from Notre Dame and Braylon Allen. And we're going to the combine next week, me and Hayden. But I'm sure Braylon Allen's intangibles are going to fucking shoot him up the draft.
Oh yeah. Here's the thing.
They're gonna be like, damn, that's a big motherfucker. He's fast, he can catch, and he's gonna get shot up.
In the combine, watch him. He can squat. Like, I know he was breaking like running back records at Wisconsin, like squatting. Like his like muscle alone is just absurd.
Mm-hmm.
Like he is gonna be a very good power back in this league. And he's only like 19 right now, too.
We just talked about quarterbacks. Like this is the same for running backs and everything. That's why the draft is it's just so intriguing to watch. Like Blake Corum is a great running back. He's not going to be a featured running back on a big team. Like, so if you put him
but who knows? You never know. Austin Eckler started for the Chargers.
You never know. But if you put him behind the Chargers, oh my God! Yeah, I mean, he'll fucking eat. He'll fucking eat. You know what I'm saying? So like,
I got Madison for a fifth right now. What you say?
What's up?
I got Madison for a fifth right now. What you say? You sent?
Do it.
Is he shorter than Maurice Jones-Drew? Corum? Is he shorter than him? Like what's his height?
Yeah,
I
think he's
know his
5'8",
name off the top
5'9".
of my head.
I think he's
that
5.
Look it up. No,
Look it
Mauricio
up.
was
I'm
small,
pretty sure he's
bro. I don't think Blake Corum's that small.
Yeah, he is.
Jones Drew was
he like 5'9", 5'8"? Jones Drew?
Yeah, he's 5. I'm pretty sure he's 5'9".
He was 5'7".
What?
Yeah, Blake Corum ain't that damn small. He
Yeah,
looks
he's not
small
big.
because he's running against 6'6",
Corum,
6'7"
5'8".
offensive linemen.
Oh, he's 5'8".
Oh, he's 5'8". Holy shit!
Yeah.
Okay, never
Hold up.
mind.
I'm just saying, if we're going to talk about small running backs playing, good luck at Aaron Jones. He's only 5'9", and not like I'm bigger built than him.
Aaron Jones looks taller though.
He's not. Yeah. I'll say this: when I was in like 10th grade, I was taller than him, and I'm the size I am now. He looks big, but he's really not that big in person.
He doesn't.
But I know you guys brought me on to talk about the draft and stuff. So I mean, y'all, anybody else y'all like curious about like for y'all team? Because I know you guys are Vikings fans. So
before Jordan Travis got hurt, what would he be ranked in the quarterbacks right now? Like, because I know he messed his leg up. You know what I mean? Like, before he got hurt, like if he would have lasted the whole season, what do you think he'll rank in the quarterbacks?
I almost say I predicted that injury, man.
Yeah, that sucked, man.
And because I'm a Florida State fan, so I've seen him play for years, and I've seen him suck balls for years, and then the last 2 years he looked incredible. So but the way that he plays is so injury prone with stuff.
Right.
His improvement though has been really, really good. I still see him as a 3rd round quarterback. I put him. This is going to be a crazy comparison, but I think people are undervaluing this quarterback, and he's almost the same carbon copy of Jordan Travis. Talia Tagovailoa that played at Maryland is Jordan Travis 2.0.
Oh wow!
So if we're gonna have Jordan Travis ranked really high, why is Talia not? If you put Talia on Florida State, he wouldn't have gotten hurt, and we would have been in the college football playoff. It would have been the same exact result. I almost guarantee that shit. And he's being valued at 6th and 7th round, and Jordan Travis is still being ranked maybe 1st round in the 2nd round right now. That's where they had Jordan Travis a lot, and people still think that he's going to get drafted to a team and be a backup until he can be a starter. But Jordan Travis was killing it, man. I can't say nothing bad. When I wasn't surprised when they left him out of the college football playoff. I was the only Florida State fan that said that shit. I said, we're not going to make it. And I'm not mad about it because he was a big part of our offense. He proved me
108,
wrong.
The New York Giants select Jordan Travis.
Yeah.
Jordan Travis was doing his thing, man. I know.
Yeah. I mean, that would be that would be the best excuse for the Giants if they want to move on from Daniel Jones. He's hurt, but we need some depth at that position. Jordan Travis.
Yeah.
Bring him in.
I mean, because you look at his contract right now, you can't really get rid of it this year because they'd be eating up so much cap space. But next year, if they wanted to move on from Daniel Jones, they could.
Yeah.
That's why I like Jordan Travis to the Giants. But it's all guesses.
That's all. There's never been a mock draft that was 100% right.
Right.
Oh, hell no.
The situation is similar to Hendon Hooker.
The only time everybody got it 100%. The only time anybody's got a mock draft 100% right is when the Jaguars drafted Trevor Lawrence. We all knew that shit because they were saying that for like 2 years straight. Everybody was like, yep, got that one right. Like, we all knew that. But everybody else, I mean, who predicted that the Texans were – we either knew it was going to be Bryce Young or C.J. Stroud, depending on where it landed. So some people got that right. But who predicted them to trade up in the fucking draft and get Will Anderson? Yeah, it broke everybody's last mock draft right there.
Yeah,
fuck. Okay. Scrap the whole thing. Throw it out the window.
I don't think nobody got the first round right.
Never.
Because people trade up all day. Like, I can see the Falcons trading up for a quarterback, depending on what they do in free agency, if they don't get Justin Fields.
Man, I just feel
Good.
like something crazy is about to happen with Kirk Cousins and the Falcons, and they're going to trade down. I feel that's where he's going.
I hope so. I hope he do go there.
Anybody but the Vikings. That's all.
I'm gonna throw a party that day.
I saw in your comments, is he a true free agent or is he restricted?
He a free
No,
agent.
he's a free agent.
Like no money's owed anymore. He's gone.
He's got void years. So whether he plays for us or not, we owe
28
million. So if he goes to the Falcons, we still have to pay him 28 million.
So he's restricted with that money. Okay. But he's still like he can leave whenever he wants to, basically.
Hey Yogi, with that 28 mil, so do he get a check for 28 mil?
What? No. We pay, he gets paid 28 million. That's money owed.
I ain't know that. I thought that shit.
That's money owed. That's that
so
void year money.
So Kirk got 28. So Kirk got 28 off the back, no matter what.
No matter what.
Damn. Yep. So he can sign for 10 mil and still be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the tampering period is right now, right? So you might see something come up with Kirk here soon.
Yeah, think about how bad you want a quarterback now.
I hope Kirk lead. I'm tired of Kirk. I hope he lead.
Anybody, man.
I know. You think about the money then.
Hey, Dawson, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Cause I don't know if he was on YouTube back then or not. Like when Kirk was a free agent, did you knew Kirk was that guy or not?
I was big on Kirk when he came out of Michigan State.
You were?
And so let me tell you this story. I got a couple friends that will tell you this. I stood on this the whole time. I say Robert Griffin III is going to get himself hurt because he's been hurt almost every single damn year when he was in college and when he played. And I think he had one good year, and that's when he beat Texas and Oklahoma that year, and everybody shot him up the boards. I even said Russell Wilson was going to be better than him. I said Kirk Cousins, and they drafted Kirk Cousins in the same year. I said, wow, Kirk Cousins is a bona fide starter for another team, and they screwed up. But they didn't because Robert Griffin III ended up getting hurt, and then they bring Kirk Cousins in, and he does pretty well, and then gets traded to you guys, right? So I've always been on the bandwagon of saying Kirk Cousins was going to be a starter in the league. Did I know that his numbers are going to probably look as good as what a lot of people think? No. I mean, if you look at his numbers, they look damn good, right?
How you feel about Kirk now, though?
I like him. I mean, I knew you asked the question about the 49ers, and I'm still thinking about that. And, like, I always think about my team, too. Like, would we be better with our Kirk Cousins? We absolutely would be better with our Kirk Cousins. But I don't think I mean, when you paint the full picture, right? So, like, you think about your offensive line. You think about, like, Dalvin Cook being on and off every year with injuries. Like, he's never really had a full season of, like, not being injured at least for one game. And that's because you guys put too much load on him instead of getting, like, a big bruising back to back him up. And a good tight end like TJ Hawkinson that can block. It was way too late when they traded for him I'm sure they did that because of Dalvin was there, and then you get rid of him. So I don't know, man. I think his reputation now was ruined by all of that. And then when the culmination of things, it's easy to pull the scapegoat that he can't step up in big games. We had Justin Jefferson in the Eagles game last year getting locked down by, you know what I'm saying? You get locked down by Slay and all that. And it's like, but it's going to come back on Kirk that he can't win big games. It's kind of like the Ohio State quarterback thing. Like, yeah, you can hang that over my head, but at the end of the day, I'm always going to tell you it's a team game. You know, it might have been a bad play here or there by a player, but do I blame the 49ers losing the Super Bowl because of Brock Purdy? No, it's a culmination of things that happened to get to that point, right? But I think he could have won earlier. I think now it's way too late. I think he is what he is. If he would have been on the Jaguars the last 2 years, I think we would have been serious contenders for something. But just this whole thing now, I think now he just wants to go somewhere and retire. Atlanta, his wife's from there.
Yeah.
That's where he wants to be. Just right out in the sunset, knowing that the team is not going to get, if they get very far, it's because of the talent that's there. But his time with the Vikings, I think he's just exhausted of that now. No matter how much he says he loves you guys and Justin and all that, And inside, he knows he's exhausted. Because, I mean, imagine you trying to be put through the ringer. Are we going to put you in a different department? Are we going to keep you here? Are we going to ship you out to this state? You know, it's like, it's exhausting for a guy.
I
He
feel
made
like
his
the
money,
only.
get out of there.
So I have
like
a
the only
question.
issue-
I have a question for Dante real quick. So people think I'm kind of crazy for wanting to trade JJ.
Mm-hmm.
Now, would you guys rather have JJ? Would you? So in my mocks, Christian Wilkins, and at first it would have been a Mike Evans, but now that he's franchise tag, it would have been a T Higgins.
Okay. He
Christian Wilkins, Mike Evans,
though.
Jared Verse, and a Bo Nix. Would you rather have those 4 players on your team or JJ?
Yes.
I
My
do
answer
for player. You went crazy with that damn mock draft.
Yeah, that shit is crazy.
I mean, you know, crazy don't think like that.
That's a good one. So you said Christian Wilkins, Jared Verse, Bo Nix, and who's the first one?
Mike Evans.
T. Higgins?
Mike Evans.
Mike Evans.
Mike Evans?
Oh, because you know you're gonna get 1,000 yards out of him.
Exactly.
Yeah. And you got Jordan Addison and TJ.
Hold on. So
I don't know, dude. That's a good damn.
So what is that? How many first round picks is that? Jared Verse is a first round pick. Bo Nix, is that 2 first round picks for JJ?
I'm just talking.
Just
he's worth 2. He's worth
just
2.
a player.
Yeah. So in my mind, I think the one team that would be crazy enough would be the Colts, a first round, a second round, a third round,
yeah,
and a second for next year for JJ. I think that owner and their cap space would be he'd be the crazy enough person to get JJ for AR-15, right?
Whew, I would. It sounds good, man.
I think
I probably would do it,
that's
man.
an excellent trade. That's an excellent trade.
I probably would do it, man.
That'd be hard to say no to 2 first round picks for Justin Jefferson.
Yeah,
he's worth
because what did Tyreek Hill? What did they get for him? They only got a first round and
I think they got a first and 2 second rounds.
Oh, they got 2 second rounds.
I thought they got 5 picks in total.
I think the high picks were. Let me look it up because I think it was a first and 2 second rounds.
That's what we really got to compare to, because that's the only wide receiver that's even. You know what I mean, in my opinion, I think you're the only one that's up there with.
And think about this, because I don't think he's gonna shoot up in the draft, but you grab Roman Wilson in the second round. Come on now.
Yep.
Come on now.
So Tyreek Hill, it wasn't 2 seconds. It was. I knew it was a first and a second. So 2022 first and second, and a 4th round pick as well. And then 2023 they had a 4th and 6th round pick. So it was 5.
Yeah, I knew they got 5 picks. Yeah.
Damn. Yeah. So that's.
Hey, Yogi.
I ain't gonna lie to you, JJ. He's.
I do that. I do
It's a
that.
wrap.
Minus Mike Evans. I signed T. Higgins to a long-term deal with Roman Wilson. That's a nasty offense.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen.
And keep Danielle Hunter with Jared Verse. That shit would be fucking insane.
With Bo Nix.
He just came off an injury, dude. Like all season almost. Like that's not what happened.
Who?
Justin Jefferson.
I'm not gonna knock him for 1 year of injury.
No, he played. He played.
I mean, I'm not knocking him either. I'm just saying
he played at the end of the game.
And he was smart. He was.
Yeah.
I give Justin Jefferson all the fucking credit in the world. That dude went on Twitter and he said, "I don't give a shit about your Madden, your fantasy team. I'm coming back when I feel I'm healthy." Right. That was some smart shit. Any other player would be like, everybody would be on that Monchismo shit. My team's losing. I got to be back. I'm the only guy. He said, "Fuck that. My health is more important. We can win next year."
I would do that. I would do that.
So me personally, this is if I ran a team and organization, this is what I would do. So right now, I would trade JJ, get that capital because we're not in a spot. We have too many holes to have. To me, JJ and that price tag is icing on the cake. Like, if we were in the position the 49ers are in with the defense and everything else right now, and we had that money, then yes, you pay JJ that money. But since we're not in that position and we need to fill more holes, this is where I would be like a T Higgins on a 4-year deal, because we still have Jordan Addison on a rookie contract for 4 more years because we got him in the first round. We pick up his 5th-year option, to where T Higgins' deal is over. He could go somewhere else. Then you pay Jordan Addison in that $19-20 million year for 4-year contract, and then you just keep recycling wide receivers like that and finding one in the free agency. But to give a wide receiver $33 million right now in this point, I don't care if he's the greatest. How many teams went to the playoffs this year without the number 1 wide receiver in the NFL?
If it wasn't for Jordan Addison and TJ Hawkinson being on that team, I'd be like, Yogi gets fucking crazy.
Yeah.
To trade him. But since you guys got a security blanket in both of them,
yes.
That leaves you so you take care of the things you need to take care of. You need another edge rusher, sign Danielle Hunter, keep both of them happy. Your shit would be crazy on defense. Move on to the offensive line and go get Joe Alt or somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have enough capital to probably get like a Bo Nix too. You might come out of this fucking trade with 3 first-round picks, because I think Justin Jefferson is worth 3. If somebody's got 3 of them things, if you do a 3-way trade with somebody and get 3 first-round picks, man, that shit would be crazy. And I'd be like, I'm there for it. I think I'm not the biggest fan of Justin Jefferson. I've always said that, but I respect the fact that he is a top 5 receiver in this league. I think Jamar Chase is better for his skill set, but I can't deny the fact that the dude is one of the best receivers by the numbers in the history of the game. And we've seen when he gets the ball that he can be a fucking game wrecker too. I can't deny that shit. So when you look at that and somebody that might be missing that, let me tell you right now, Yogi, that's a perfect trade, even if you get 2 first-rounders from the Buccaneers. Right?
Yeah.
You switch out Mike Evans to be a mentor for Jordan Addison.
I love Mike Evans.
But they get an immediate playmaker on that offense that Baker Mayfield is going to look fucking incredible with. So it works out both ways. It's like you send the old man off and get the young man in, and you still have a damn 1,000-yard receiver every fucking year.
Yeah.
You know what I found out about Mike Evans? Mike Evans, since he's been a rookie, like every year he has over 1,000 receiving yards every year of his career. I did not know that until I looked at him. I said, yo, he's that good. He might not have
9 years straight or something like that.
No, 10 years. 10 years.
10 years now? Okay.
He's been in the NFL for 10, and he got 10 straight. That's how good he is. He might not have like 1,800 receiving yards like JJ, but he has. But when it comes to touchdowns, he's always 5 out of the 10 seasons he has double-digit touchdowns. Like, he's a touchdown magnet, man. Like, every time Baker Mayfield threw him the ball, he coming down with it 9 times out of 10 in the end zone, man. Like, Baker Mayfield was having a field day just throwing him the ball. Like, he's that good, man.
I like free agency with a totally restructured offensive line. This is an offensive lineman, like, free agency, like, free for all. Like, there's no reason why the Vikings shouldn't just go in there and just be offensive linemen, all of them.
We need a guard. We need a center.
And then that way you go into the draft, you can get a future guy in the later rounds. Those kids from Michigan, I forget their fucking names. The left tackle and the center. So you probably know
Zinter and Nugent Nugget.
Yeah. Yep.
San Fran. I can't think of them.
Back them up with your restructured offensive line.
I think they might go early though.
Yeah,
I don't think so. They've been projecting them in like the 3rd or 4th round. I'm curious to see if they do in the combine.
No 3rd round pick though.
In my trade,
I don't know your picks, so.
Oh yeah, okay.
In my trade, we do.
Okay, yeah, that's different.
Oh yeah, if we make that trade, yeah, we gonna have it, man. But I agree though, Yogi. You're 100% on it. Like, and a lot of other Viking fans, I know T-Bass is probably like, I've been told you this, but you got to think of it like this, man. We're not close to winning. We got so many holes on this team, and as much as I love Justin Jefferson, he's one of my favorite players that I have seen. Because the reason why I am a Viking fan is because of Randy Moss. You know what I mean? I'm from PA. I should be an Eagle fan or a Steeler fan, but I fell in love with the purple and gold because of the great number 84. And Justin Jefferson is like the closest since, in my opinion, probably, yeah. Sidney Rice had probably like 2 years, right? I don't know. But he's probably the closest since Randy Moss. And it's going to suck to lose him, but we got so many holes to fill, man. We got to get a quarterback. We got to get a defensive tackle. We got so many things. Guard, center. We got linebacker, corner, defensive end. We got so many holes. So it doesn't make sense to have a wide receiver paying him 30-something plus mil, and then you don't have money to fill in those holes. It just doesn't make no sense. I mean,
see, I think that's my downfall being a football fan, or just a fan because of what I do outside of like YouTube, because I have to look at the big picture of like all the pieces to where I love a Justin Jefferson, but I think big picture. I'm constantly thinking big picture of, well, we can have a Justin Jefferson, or we can have this player and this player to fill two needs, still get I borderline have that quasi analytical.
Yeah, I feel you.
And his analytics with that type of shit would be like a 0 probability because you haven't seen him in the NFL. So like when you're looking at the analytics, it's like we could draft a Jared Verse and a Bo Nix, but like you were saying, Mike, we can watch film until we're blue in the face.
They might not plan out.
So I don't ever question anything. I just say that like I can tell you what a player is good at from what the fuck I've seen because I study this shit all the time. But at the end of the day, you're totally correct in they could go to the wrong place, like Matt Corral did for Carolina and got fucked. You know what I'm saying? And then now you're playing in the USFL.
So, and Dante, and Yogi, when Lamar Jackson, what did you say about Lamar Jackson, real quick, before I say what I'm about to say about Lamar Jackson when he got drafted? What was your opinion on him? Did you think he was going to be a good quarterback, or you thought he was trash?
Me?
I'm not sure if you hear me?
Who you talking about, Dante?
Yeah, I'm talking to Dante.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, I'm like,
I thought you said
like,
Yogi. My bad.
Yeah, hey, where the crickets at?
Yeah, I know.
My bad, bro. I didn't mean to do that. So you said Lamar Jackson?
Let me just say what I'm going to say real quick before you even say that. I'm going to just say that Lamar Jackson went to the perfect team. And when he got drafted, they said he was going to be a wide receiver. They said he was going to be a running back. They said he can't throw. They said all this crazy nonsense. That's why I'm cheering for him. And he's one of the best quarterbacks in the game right now. I mean, it might not be the typical, like what people want to see, but he gets the job done. And if he wasn't in the AFC, he would be the best quarterback in the NFC, hands down. You know what I mean? In my opinion. But it's just, what did you think when you did your evaluation of him before he got drafted by the Ravens? Because he went to the perfect team. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So thinking back that far, so Lamar Jackson won a Heisman, damn near almost won 2. I just remember him beating the shit out of Florida State twice. And he didn't beat us with his legs. He beat us with his arm.
Right.
And all that evaluation about like, oh, Lamar Jackson is just a running quarterback. I threw that shit out the window when I saw it. It was the same vibe that I got when I was in person watching Russell Wilson torch. I was at NC State watching Russell Wilson give us the fucking business, against FSU. Like my trajectory on players change when I, especially when it's close to home with your team, you watch everything to a T.
Right.
Now, when he went to the Ravens, like John Harbaugh is that type of coach that's going to give you every opportunity and not want to switch you out of your comfort zone, right? You know what I'm saying? So there was something crazy like with RG3 that he was saying the other day. Like, did you know he was supposed to go to Stanford with Andrew Luck?
No.
and be in a competition with Andrew Luck. So he had said that like I was going to go to Stanford with the intention of me playing quarterback there and at least competing with Andrew Luck. And I had this funny feeling that they were going to turn me into a wide receiver just by the vibe. So I went to Baylor, and he said that now he had coaches in Baltimore that used to be coaches at Stanford. And they said, yeah, when you came on, we were definitely going to turn you into a wide receiver. So it's kind of the opposite with the John Harbaugh thing, right? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, he's not the type that's like, I'm going to draft you with the intention of changing into something else. Because you could have done the same shit with Tyler Huntley. When he was at Utah, he was a running quarterback, just like they were saying he was Lamar Jackson 2.0 coming out in the draft. And now he's backing him up. Now, how many quarterbacks, if John Harbaugh was the type to conform and change it and do other shit, why did RG3 back him up? Same type of quarterback like Lamar. Why did Tyler Huntley back him up? Same type of Trace McSorley from Penn State played on the Ravens. Same type of quarterback. You know what I'm saying? So I think he is the type that's like, if it worked, I don't want to change it, and I'm gonna give you every opportunity to do well. Plus, you got a great arm, which makes us successful. So the same evaluation that I had for that, I hate switching players in different positions. Like, what was the kid at Ohio State, Zoe, that played back in the day?
Braxton Miller.
And they ended up changing him to a fucking wide receiver, and it fucked up his whole career when he had a really good arm and stuff at Ohio State. You see what I'm saying? It's like
it was Baltimore, wasn't it?
Braxton, I don't think he was with Baltimore.
Oh, I know Baltimore.
I want to say it was like the Raiders or something he ended up going to. Or maybe I'm thinking of Troy Smith. I can't remember. It's been so many Ohio State quarterbacks that came out and they changed up to fucking wide receivers.
Yeah, Braxton Miller for sure.
Texans?
Yeah, that's where he was. The Braxton Miller
he was at Texans. I knew it was AFC. I just thought it was the Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah. So, yeah, when he went to the Ravens, I was like, yeah, that's a good spot.
I don't know, man. These quarterbacks just be hard to. I don't know, man. But at the end of the day, man, at the end of the day, like I said, man, the scouting and the coaches, y'all get paid millions to do your homework on quarterbacks, man. You get paid millions to watch film on every game from last year to 2002, 2021, 2020. You get paid millions to do your homework on quarterback. Do your homework on quarterbacks.
I think
that's a problem.
Let me put it like this, right? So I just graduated from the Pro Academy for Scouting like 2 weeks ago.
I seen you said that in the comment section, I think.
But every single thing that they were telling us and the people that I had classes with, it was about 8 of us. I graduated with the highest score in the class, apparently, from the email and what I was told. And one of the guys that was a professor when we were on the phone, he was telling me, you graduated, congratulations, blah, 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 send your certificate, all that stuff. He was like, we haven't had anybody score this high in a while, but he was like, did you play? I was like, yeah, I played in high school. I also coached too. He was like, a lot of people that come through the scouting academy never played. And he's like, and he's like, we don't get too many people that play quarterback and come through here as well. So what you're saying, Zoe, is kind of like my sneaking suspicion on like why I've been hitting on quarterbacks for so long is because of that. Like, they don't understand that what a quarterback has to do is 5,000 different things going on in your brain, not just roll out the pocket and make something happen. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's where scouts get it wrong. And like when you see my list, it's like, what the fuck? I don't have the normal people on there. But you're never going to see that from me. You know what I'm saying? And it's always a surprise. But then like when a player ends up panning out in the league, I'll tell you one that I hit exactly on the head, right? Bijan Robinson, never said that he was a bad running back, but he was number 5 in my top 5 running backs. And people are like, why you have him so low? I was like, he doesn't utilize the left side of the field like he utilizes the right side of the field. Go to fucking NFL Next Gen Stats. He's anemic on the left side of the field. I was like, I hit that analysis right on the fucking head.
So Don, let me ask you this though. I remember you said something in one of your video or on one of our live. Like you wasn't big on Cam Newton though, but why?
Cam Newton was one of those ones that I was like, I was very, very low on.
But why though?
So it's been a long time. When he played at Florida under Tim Tebow. Then he went off to Texas, went to a JUCO school, won a championship there, and then he came to Auburn and fucking lit the world up. Yeah. My evaluation now, like I went, and it's funny that you said that because I went back and watched all of his games, and I was like, "What the fuck was I thinking?" Yeah. I couldn't tell you why I was so long. I think the fact that like when quarterbacks only play like 1 year, like when they come over from like JUCO and then come in,
1 year wonder.
Yeah,
but
it was like he did so many things that were like, what the fuck? That shit's not gonna work in the NFL, you know?
Yeah, but see, Newton and Cam was a winner everywhere he went beside Florida, though.
Yeah, winning is a big thing with some people. It really is.
Oh, it ain't big with you.
I'll tell you why. Guess who had a fucking bullshit record in college and is one like a top 3 quarterback, probably should have won the MVP this year. Oh. Josh Allen played at Wyoming. Record was 16-11. That winning shit don't matter.
You said he was 16-11.
Yep. He was 16-11 with his record at Wyoming.
I don't like Josh Allen though. I don't like Josh Allen.
Yeah, you don't like.
But I'm saying like he wins a lot now. And he's regarded as a top 5 quarterback. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you though, but I ain't a fan of Josh Allen though.
And I mean, it could be the same thing for your boy JJ McCarthy. He could come in, it could be really good, or he's got that downside too, where he could be complete bullshit and be a backup the rest of his career. And people be like, he won a lot, and it's like, okay,
that's like you said, it depends where JJ go though, man. JJ got to go somewhere with somebody really gonna develop him though, because he can't play out the gate.
Yeah,
I don't think so. That's just me.
I just want to see him sit behind somebody. The Ryan Tannehill thing was fucking spot on. I even think this though. If he came to Jacksonville, I'd probably lose my fucking mind. But I can almost guarantee it would either make Trevor Lawrence step up to the plate or his ass get replaced really fast, and JJ learn from that shit.
Man, y'all about to sign him to a new contract, man.
If we do that shit, I'm being a transfer portal.
You know y'all.
I'm coming to another team, bro.
You know y'all about to give him a contract, man.
I'm going to the transfer portal, bro. I can't take this shit with the Jaguars, dog. If they pay him a max contract, I'm out.
What pick y'all got?
We got like a ton 15, of picks this 18? Year. I don't.
It don't matter. They ain't got no quarterback. It don't matter what pick they got.
They better make it work. He a first overall pick, right?
Yeah, they gonna resign him. He get paid this year for sure. Hey Dante.
Yeah.
Hey, Sarah said, "Do you think Dak is worth $60 million?"
Fuck no.
Yeah,
fuck no.
He gonna get it though.
I like that. I mean, I'm one of those guys that I'm like not
40.
I'm not low on Dak Prescott.
Hold on, wait. Fish, you say what?
I said he worth 40.
You say 40 mil?
Yeah, 40. 40, man, 40 45.
The quarterback market do not go backwards. He not about to sign no 40 mil.
Hey, that's what it's worth.
Man, what he worth? So you telling me Just Hubbard worth 52 or 55 million?
Yeah.
Hell no. It just
he's that's crazy.
Just Hubbard down there trash right now. Yeah, ain't no
right now. Right now, yeah.
Yeah.
I was one of my newer jerseys.
I mean Dak's worth about Dak's worth about 45.
He Kirk Cousins.
And that's not worth more than fucking 25 million at the most.
Damn,
yeah, but you know the market, they're gonna pay him that. So that's
what I'm saying. Just like I told Lions fan, Jared Goff is about signing a 58 or 55 million contract, $1 million. Lion fan telling me he signed a $40 million contract. I said that don't even make sense.
You can't pay these guys that much money with the age that they are and the accomplishments that they got. Jared Goff was worth more money right now than Dak Prescott by how much he's accomplished in the last couple of years.
So how you gonna take 10 to 12 million less than Dak Prescott?
Right, that makes sense. Shit.
Yeah,
that's why I don't understand the Kirk Cousins.
It makes sense. It makes sense, but it doesn't mean it's just what they're gonna do.
I mean, they do shit different in Dallas all the time. They set records for doing the most dumbass shit, anyways. Look at the Ezekiel Elliott thing.
Yeah, that was
just to franchise tag Tony Pollard, then pay him a contract. Like, the fuck is going on?
Yeah, that was bad.
Dak Prescott is worth no more than the franchise tag. That's it.
What the franchise tag high right now, right?
Yeah, I'm just saying that's if you want to go that high, he ain't worth no damn $60 million though.
What's the franchise tag right now?
It's probably in the 30s.
Just look at the examples.
That
Like,
be
look at
higher
the
than that.
examples.
That shit got to be like that.
What Daniel?
Yeah, it's 38 million.
Oh, franchise 38 million.
Mm-hmm.
How is it? That's crazy. And all these
I'm saying, bro. I'm like, Daniel Jones got how much?
He only got that because he beat our defense. That's it.
Deshaun Watson just got how much?
Oh yeah, Deshaun Watson.
This just business.
I was about to ask him a question about.
You already know what's gonna happen.
I can't remember.
Deshaun Watson, dang man, that.
But he was out of football. He was out of football then there 2 years. Oh yeah. Dante, I told you, Deshaun Watson was not going to be good this year. You told me he was.
Yeah,
I thought he was too.
He was all right.
Hey, Dante, my guy, he said, you right. I like Dante. Hey, I was on his chat with him arguing, Yogi. I said, Deshaun Watson ain't going to be shit this year.
He was also
also a top 5 quarterback before all that bullshit happened. So it's to be fair.
I agree with that.
Yeah. I went in saying that too. So I was like, he's either gonna have a fucking killer year or he's gonna suck balls. And I was leaning on the side of caution that he was gonna be good based off of what happened.
I know. I mean, we going back and forth in the chat. And
hey, I'll admit when I'm wrong, bro.
Like, no, you my guy. I fuck you like that. But how you feel about CJ Stroud?
I've always liked CJ Stroud. I made the mistake. I actually check this out. Before, what was it? The first 2 years ago when Bryce Young won the Heisman, I was like, man, I don't know why the fuck Bryce Young won the Heisman. CJ Stroud's ceiling. We really haven't seen it. I think Bryce Young hit his ceiling. And then the next year I flip-flopped. I was like, oh shit, Bryce Young is actually fucking good because I've seen him in trouble and I seen him get out of it. And I was like, wow. And then I thought CJ Stroud was like, man, he got too many good fucking wide receivers. He don't play with damn 7 first-round picks. Like Brian Hartline's doing an incredible job at recruiting. And then I kind of switched again going into the draft and watching more film. I was like, I kind of put him and Bryce Young on the same level as like, I don't think both of them have reached their ceiling yet.
Right.
And he's going to need to go to a team that's going to unlock that potential. And he went to the Texans. The thing that was so impressive about him is fucking making Nico Collins and Noah Brown fucking relevant. What the
especially, hey, Brown came for Dallas, right?
Noah Brown came from Dallas. Nico Collins was a first-round pick for him a couple years ago or something. It was never
last year, I think. Or no, the year before.
That's how you know he's a good quarterback.
Hey, look though,
exactly.
Hey, let me ask you. I got to ask you this before I get off here tonight.
Yeah.
What you think about my Michigan team this year? What you think about us?
So I had my reservations because of the schedule that you guys had. Remember, I was telling you about that. I was like, man, what the fuck? Like, this shit is so fucking easy. Like, Jim Harbaugh don't need to be there for none of that shit. And then just the rest of the year, when you guys beat, was it Penn State the first time? I was like, damn, they really ain't got no weapons on offense. And then once you guys beat Ohio State, I was like,
but look though,
fucking the real deal. Hey, and I never had any reservations after that.
You thought Penn State was gonna beat us though.
I thought it was gonna be a close game. I thought they maybe
don't worry about none of that, man. Hey, Zoe, man, we're gonna run it back this upcoming season.
Okay, so Dante,
I'm a Drew Allen fan though. I don't think he had any fucking good relationship with none of them receivers. It just looked like that.
Hey, Dante, that's his fault. But look, do you think Michigan can win the Big Ten this year? I want to ask you that.
No,
man.
So, you know he against Michigan. I want to ask him.
I'm not. I don't see. There's some Michigan fans that I fucking hate. You're not one of them, and some of the other ones I don't. But some people do. Some of your fans make me fucking hate Michigan last year. Like they thought.
I thought you were going at Michigan. I'm like, damn, bro. Like Like, bro, we good. We just playing who is in the front of us.
That defense.
Yeah, but you're able to alter your schedule.
Alabama's gonna beat us though, bro. I ain't like that though.
Well, Alabama was on their shit towards the end of the season, and it was hard to say that they weren't the best team coming into that shit.
Compared to Michigan overall,
if Jalen Milroe would have just made a couple plays in that game, y'all could have lost that shit.
Yeah, but it always comes down to a couple plays though.
It does, but it came down to a couple plays. You can't say that Alabama was bad either.
No,
I don't think you guys are gonna win it, and here's why. I think you guys are. I think you guys will be a one-loss team. I think you guys will be a one-loss team. You'll be in the college football playoff again.
Who win the Big Ten then?
I think you guys are gonna lose against Ohio State.
Oh my God, Ohio State with Chip Kelly.
Chip Kelly is that dude on offense.
Oh,
he's fucking creative.
Yeah, defense.
It's not even him. I can't believe
quarterback.
I can't believe I knocked this shit on the head. Fisher will tell you, I was like, Will Howard looks like he's going to USC.
Who they quarterback?
Have a good night,
and I said that if he goes to Ohio State, he would fucking cook. Will Howard from Kansas State is Ohio State's quarterback now, and he was a fucking monster last year.
Man, oh my God, we going through this again. The season ain't start yet.
Travion Henderson's there again for another year.
Man, oh my God.
He said, "Oh my God,
we going through this shit again, man. I'm gonna be on Dante ass again, Yogi."
Yeah, I want to be that top 5. We got to screenshot that his quarterback prospect. I want to see this.
He said he's gonna change though. He said he's gonna change.
Hey, I know he's gonna change, but I got to see this, man.
I keep my money where my mouth is, though.
Yeah,
I said if y'all won a national championship, I would get it.
Hey, let me ask you this though, Dante. Did you think Washington was gonna beat Michigan or not?
I didn't think so.
Okay.
I'll tell you what happened. I picked Washington because I liked their story.
You picked them?
I picked them to win because I liked their story.
What story? What about our story?
Y'all don't got no story.
We was the most hated team in college
fucking cheating and winning the national championship. That's a hell of a story.
And we was the most hated. Michigan was the most hated team last year in college football.
Yeah, they did their thing though. I got to give them respect, man. They did their thing. Man,
I give them all the respect in the world. Fucking kudos to Michigan. Do I like this whole scandal shit? Do I think they cheated a little bit? Absolutely, but
they cheated. What you mean, Dante? Explain yourself, Dante. What you mean?
No, I don't buy that shit. That shit cap.
He said they cheated.
I'm still in the boat that like every team does it, and they're the ones that just got caught.
But can I ask you a question, Dante?
Yeah.
Don't every team change their signals every week?
Oh, they still in signals. Hold on now.
I know some teams do. Like I remember Florida State one year. They didn't have a playbook. They ran off of just signals, and they changed them every single week.
That's what I'm saying. People change that shit every week. Like, how you gonna play a team last week? You doing this, and this mean blitz, and you gonna bring the shit in the game plan next week? This shit don't make no sense.
Well, yeah, I think the thing that I say that in a joking way, but I think the thing because I think every team does this shit regardless. I think what Michigan fucked up is like all the paper trail that they left to have it where they brought actual technology to come record that shit and got caught. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a clean slate. But I agree with you. Like that shit didn't help them win no fucking games.
Against look who we played. We played East Carolina. East Carolina. Like what the fuck?
Everybody does that shit.
Y'all didn't play Duke.
I don't care what anybody says. Everybody does that shit. There's a scout out there, and I know this shit just from taking these courses and shit. There's a scout out there for Penn State right now, dressed up in Michigan fucking gear, that's out there recording on his phone and writing notes. You can't tell me otherwise. You can write notes on your phone and look like a fucking text message.
That's why they were taking on the Patriots. They said the Patriots are still in signals.
We ain't worried about Penn State. I ain't got no faith in Drew Aller.
Hey man, hey Zoe, man.
Not it.
I want to see him. I want to see him.
Why you gotta come at Penn State, man?
They ain't shit. I hate their uniforms.
Imagine this. So the new league I'm in, It's 6 versus 6, no huddles. All the players get the plays in their helmet.
Yeah, that's happening. That's happening like right now.
That's how it should be. That's how it fucking should be. Why do we? The NCAA is so fucking stupid.
I hate the
the
NCAA.
reason they set this shit up for Michigan to get fucked like that for not having this shit done. Like
NHR play against Alabama like they ain't gonna beat us. Oh, y'all playing Alabama, not Florida State. Okay, Ian. Okay. Okay, cool.
Yeah, man, it's stupid. I absolutely can't stand that shit.
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you though. We win the Big Ten this year.
No, you're not.
I think you guys will be a one-loss team. I think that game against Ohio State and y'all is gonna be a fucking.
Hold on, let me go ahead and chime in. Michigan's not winning the Big Ten this year.
Bro, you said that last year,
not.
bro.
Nah,
you said that last
year.
You said, hey, listen. You said we were going to win the next championship this year.
Who did?
We ain't worried about this year. That's the past, Zoe. Stop talking about the past stuff. We talking about that.
Yeah.
No, yeah, but did I?
Bro, everybody.
Do you have proof?
Everybody on Dante Page said we were not going to win the national championship.
Hey, look.
Actually, he was.
No, I actually had Michigan at
was. He predicted that. Yeah, he predicted that you guys would last year.
So hold up.
We were the one giving him shit the whole season.
Fish my guy.
Fishing. Okay.
I keep it real 100% of the time, dog.
Okay, I fuck with you then, Fish. You my guy.
I keep it real, which is what I'm about to do too. So, like, the problem with Michigan is Harbaugh didn't recruit very. I mean, he recruited good. He didn't recruit like elite like Ohio State does. So that's why, and they didn't utilize the portal like Ohio State does. So like this coming year, Ohio State is a clear favorite. It's not even close. Like it's not even close.
Talk that talk, bro. Talk that talk.
Well, man, I'm just telling you.
Man. Hey, Fish.
And it's not even that. But now you lost your coach. You got a new coach coming in, Sharon Moore, which I'll give you some credit too here in this aspect because you could argue that he might be the reason that you lost that you won most of those games. That I mean, he could be. Yeah. So, but
does Michigan have sanctions coming?
Yeah. Do. Well, I don't know. Actually, I don't know. It's too hard to say.
Let me start hating.
Probably not.
You said what,
the whole Tennessee shit that happened. They're not
probably
going to be able
not.
to. I think litigation for because the latest thing that happened with fucking Tennessee with the NIL shit. Litigation for the NCAA, you can't do it for like another 6 months, and they're probably not. That's going to lead right into the season, so they're probably going to have it done after the season, if anything. So anything for 2023 is going to probably get handled in 2025, since they've already got fucked about the Tennessee thing. So I'm sure they're not going to want to go back to court about anything.
Yeah, they absolutely don't. But
they
and then owned. Even they tried to like basically what Michigan did was. They're like, yeah, if you're gonna penalize us, like, we're not gonna do this and that. Like, so, like, when Harbaugh was there, they were talking about like, yeah, I won't go to the NFL if we get sanctioned and shit like that.
Man, we about beat the shit out of Ohio State.
It turns out I don't think anybody's gonna get sanctioned for it because I think the NCAA is losing power, and so I don't know if Michigan's gonna get anything, but I would be on the side of that they probably don't get anything anymore or not much. And Sharon Moore wouldn't take that job if he knew that a bunch of shit was coming.
I don't think that's true. I think the only thing that will stop Michigan if they are going to get in any type of legal battle is if the Big Ten goes after them, and they're not going to do that because that's an entity of the Big Ten, and that's a big fucking revenue source for them too.
Exactly. Correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't they just lose their coach?
Yeah.
Y'all done. Y'all done. What you mean?
Sharon Moore won like 6 games without
Jim. Our new coach was an offensive coordinator who
I don't care. Man, Jim is that bull, man.
He beat Penn State and Ohio State.
He ain't worried about none of that. That was last season. Stop going back to the past, man. We talking about right now. We about to come up.
Penn State ain't gonna beat Michigan.
I ain't worried about none of that you talking, bro. We gonna see what happens this year. It's a whole nother season, bro. Penn State all day, baby.
Hey, let me tell y'all something right now. Ohio State needs to win the Natty this year, and they should win the Natty this year. And if they don't, Ryan Day's gone.
He should have been gone last year, but I agree with you.
Well, but he should win it.
I ain't got no faith in Chip Kelly calling on fucking offense.
Well, you silly,
bro.
You silly. You silly.
Hey,
the defense is they got to figure out the defense. That's it.
Is he a?
They got to figure out the defense. What?
Antoine, are you a Florida State?
Ohio State?
Oh, who? No. I was talking about who. What team is Chip Kelly the coach of?
Ohio State.
Ohio State.
What up,
so who's the defensive coordinator?
Jim Knowles.
Okay. Then they good then.
Hey, brother.
I ain't worried about no.
Ohio State's defense is going to be top notch. Top notch.
Yeah, they're going to be good. Because I know Chip Kelly, he's just offense. So if they have a good defensive coordinator, they be straight.
Top 5 running back, man.
Ohio State literally hired the best people they could have possibly hired. Like they made the best moves that they could have possibly ever made in any college football program. And not only that, but they recruited a top 5 every single year. So I can't listen to any disrespect of saying Ohio State shouldn't win in that.
Yeah, as long as they beat Michigan, I'm happy. You feel me? Like I just don't want them to get.
Yeah, they'll beat Michigan.
Yeah,
I've been get out of here. I've been a fan since I was 3 years old, man. No, I don't think the NCAA fucked us, and here's why. It clearly stated in their bylines, or their guidelines for what teams were getting in, that if any major player that had to do with your success, if they were out, then they weren't never going to put that team in. And I even said, even before I read that shit, that Jordan Travis not being there, we don't deserve to be there, because it would have looked really bad on Florida State to go there and get their fucking ass kicked by any of those other 3 teams, because Michigan would have beat our ass, Washington would have beat our ass, Alabama would have beat our ass. Any of the top 5 teams would have fucking crushed us. So we better thank our fucking lucky stars that shit didn't happen, except we got a little bit of taste of that when everybody fucking opted out and Georgia came in and fucked our shit up too. So yeah, I'm glad Florida State didn't make it in. I'm so glad.
Yeah, that's
so next year they're doing 12 teams, right, for the playoffs?
Yep. So they're doing a 5-7 format, which means the top 5 teams that win their conference are going to be seeded 1 through 5, and then there's going to be 7 at odds that they get in higher seeded. So this shit's going to be incredible.
Yeah,
it's going to be fucking incredible. I don't know how the other formats are. Like, are they going to be all bowl games that get sponsored for each game? Is it going to be home field advantage for some teams? Do some of those teams get first round buys? We don't know that. We just know it's a 5-7 format right now.
I think it's going to be a lot of strength of schedule.
Yeah, are they still counting the Pac-12 as the fucking one of the 5?
No.
Okay.
No, they're not. You have to have it. You have to have at least 8 teams in your conference to qualify for it. I'll tell you who is getting fucked. Who's going to force to join the conference? Notre Dame's going to get fucked now.
Oh yeah.
They can only be an at-large team. And if they don't have a good strength of schedule, the motherfuckers ain't getting in at all.
Notre Dame can go undefeated, and they'll be a 5th seed.
Playoffs.
They'll be a 5th seed.
But if they lose one game, they might not even make it, because their strength of schedule is going to fuck them. If they lose one game, their strength of schedule is not going to hold them up.
Hey, Dante.
Yep.
Hey, is you hip to Dante Moore?
Yeah.
Oh yes, my brother. Yes. Oh yes, my brother.
Yeah. Y'all know. Y'all know where he from, don't y'all?
Yes, sir.
From Detroit?
Hell yeah, he from Detroit.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
He I think he did the right thing.
Hell going to Oregon
under Dylan Gabriel, because he's going to elevate Dylan Gabriel. And then he's going to come in and he's going to be the bona fide starter out there with Dan Lanning. That motherfucker going to win the Heisman. I'm calling that shit right now. Me and Fishing are big fans of Dante Moore, bro. We watched that fucking Under Armour. Yeah, we watched that fucking high school Under Armour game when he was there. We were like, God damn, this motherfucker badass. Yeah, he's
I'm mad Michigan go out and get him, dog.
We were talking about that would have been the spot for him, man.
Yeah,
I don't know why they didn't.
Me neither.
Well, he was going to Oregon before he went to UCLA, so and then he ended up at Oregon anyway.
And Michigan, that was his top three. It was Michigan, Oregon, and UCLA were his top three. Dan Lanning must have pulled his ass in with something serious because there is no way, as a 5-star recruit, I'd be going somewhere to back another motherfucker up when I know I can start somewhere. He would have been a starter in Michigan first year.
Yeah, that shit is wild.
Right.
But I guess he took it. I think Dan was like, bro, we got some recruits coming in. We brought in Dylan Gabriel to win a championship. But if we win one, you'll be a part of that. And the second time we win one, you'll be the starter part of that shit. If I was a head coach, that would be my fucking pitch right there. You get to know what it feels like to win the championship as a backup and then take the reins of the team and win another one.
I'm trying to get
Yeah, that's a power move right there.
Well, because you don't know what Michigan's got, but you're gonna go to a team in Oregon, you know what I'm saying? That's got the same head coach that was there last year. Jim ain't there no more.
And Michigan didn't throw the ball, you know. I mean, let's be real. I mean, let's get down to brass tacks.
Oh snap! Oh snap! Don't talk about Michigan now.
I'm just saying, Michigan didn't throw the ball like that. Why do you think there's no highly rated quarterbacks going to Michigan, or over the past 5 years? I mean, they just don't throw the ball.
That championship game, he only threw it 18 times. He threw it 18 times.
Yeah, it's nothing wrong with that. It's just a highly rated quarterback just doesn't want to be in that offense.
And the Penn State game, he only threw it 8 times.
Even what? Oh dang! That's all they do.
And then the Ohio State game, he threw it 0 times. JJ threw it 0 times in the second half. Like, come on now.
That's what I'm saying, and that's why I'm like,
hey, I gotta get out of here, y'all.
Okay.
I appreciate everybody watching the live tonight and everything else, man.
Yeah, I'm out
of here.
All right, Big Zoe.
We'll see you guys, man. Thanks.
All right, I appreciate
y'all. Yogi, Dante.
Yeah, man.
Zoe,
I appreciate that.
Everybody.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Subscribe to everybody's channel, man. Subscribe right now.
Yogi, Mike Sports Vibe, Zoe. Let's
go.
The
real provides in the zone tonight.
Hell yeah.
We have Big Yogi in the building.
Yo, the squad, man. This is the squad, man. Everybody that supports us is part of the squad, man. We all one family. You know what I mean? We one big family over here, man.
Hey, you know why I put the S in red on your logo?
Because the Sixers, right?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. And the blue, the stars. Thank you. Yo, thank you so much, man. Because I was thinking, I was like, should I update my wife said something to me. She was like, you need to update your the cartoon character, man. I don't really like that. I'm like, that's my thing, man.
Yeah, I feel on that one though.
Yeah, she's like, you need to update. You're not doing no cartoons or nothing. I'm like,
yeah, and you ain't got no afro no more.
Yo, right. I don't got no afro though.
Yeah, I agree with her on that one though, dude.
Yeah, she was like, you need to update it. She said that to me the other day.
But I don't know, but that 76ers, man, they ain't shit though. But he like it, I love it, man. He like it, I love it, man. That's all what he like, man.
All right, y'all. Have a good night. Skull Viking.
Skull.